today. Sound off in the chat. Wow, Raf's here, man. What's up, Raf? You didn't miss anything. I was about to cuss less than 10 seconds in. Good thing I stopped myself. You didn't miss a dang thing. Here we are. We're just getting started, man. I haven't even loaded up the film. Check it out. We got some brand new developer just mixed up about an hour ago. Same with the Blix. I use this stuff. You can use I have a Cinestill affiliate link down in the description. If you need to get yourself some chemicals, go check that out. Anyway, I hope everyone had a great weekend. Sound off in the chat. For now, at least, I haven't been able to convince Sarah to join me, so I'm going to have to be checking the description on my own. So, just bug the heck out of me, comment the heck out of everything, and I'll get to you eventually. How's it going? What's up? Hey, Jay Allen, man. Hey, dude, hit me up. I've been meaning to hit you up, dude. Let's touch base about that. Anyway, before I get to pouring chemicals in and out of this thing, I got to get this thing full of this stuff, full of the film. Already did the leader retriever and snipped the tips with the scissors here. So I just got to get it loaded up. Let me see if I even got reels loaded up in here yet. Okay, yeah. We got 3 reels. I'm using the tall boy for, so I can do 3 at a time. I don't know what exactly is on these 3 rolls of film. I just know it's from this trip I just did. We went all the way out to, the farthest we went was Las Vegas and then came back. We did some Southwest stuff, man. It was really fun. Got to go meet Ethan Moses, aka Cameradactyl, a legend in the analog photography space. I'm just so honored to have gotten to do that. So I've been just I've been playing catch up after doing the trip. So now I finally get around. I got a bag of like over 20 rolls I got to develop. So it's time to finally get to it. So yeah, just a second. Let me grab a chair. Come with me. This is the setup. Since we're out here in the kitchen, I figured I'd just load up the film on the butcher block. So I'm going to grab one of our little antique chairs and go this way. Okay. Anyway, sound off wherever you're at in the chat in this world. And I don't know, I hope you had a good weekend. Anybody shooting anything new, exciting, any cool expired films, any new gear pickups, what's going on? Or if you got questions for me, I've just been trying to play catch up with some video production stuff. I don't know if you guys saw the latest video, but that was kind of a last minute thing. And what was easier about it, since it was instant film, it's easier to do a last minute video about instant film. Usually you go out, take pictures, you got to get them developed, and you got to scan it all and everything before you can even start cutting something together. Am I inside the film? Am I inside these film canisters, Nick? Maybe, right? Well, no. Any of the shots from when we met in Austin are in another pile. These are from my Southwest trip. I developed and scanned and converted 6 rolls today. Dang, Raph, man. I got to reach out to those Ago film processor people and see if I can get a freaking sponsorship, man. I know that thing's helping you get a lot done. Anyway, I got my oversized dark bag. This has been my go-to. What's up, Donald Crunk, dude? How you doing, man? What's up, Mr. President? Everybody, feel free to talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to try and pay attention. I can't see what I'm doing anyway, so all I can look at is the screen. Okay, get jammed up here. Usually this is like a meditative thing for me. Mom is sneaking around the kitchen. Everyone say hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. But, yeah, this is a big one, dude. I have a way more modestly sized one. This one I found at an estate sale. And it's been my go-to ever since. Just, it gives you more room to futz around in. Still covering myself with a quilt in the basement bathroom, fighting off the wolf spiders from hell. You guys got some big freaking spiders in there, man? Hey, is it cold wherever you are, man? I freaking miss the cold. I'd love to be under a freaking wool blanket. But, yeah, what was I getting at? I was saying, usually this developing thing, it's like a meditative thing. I put on, my darkroom tarp, man. I put on tunes, drink some brewskis, and it's a good time to zone out. But the insatiable content algorithm one, I'm not trying to complain here, I'm just saying it's fun. I love talking to you guys. It definitely makes the time fly by, but I'm definitely less productive when I'm sharing this side of my life with y'all, because Usually it's just all automatic, but when I'm having to make sure you guys are looking at me, I'm keeping a conversation the whole time. Not that I mind it, you know. I don't want you guys to think I'm ever freaking complaining. I'm having fun, and I wouldn't be anywhere close to what I'm trying to achieve if it weren't for all of y'all. Sometimes I can have some brain fart moments though when everything else goes on autopilot and I'm just having fun talking to my homies. But what's up, Sean? Thanks for jumping in, man. By the way, if anybody has any type of lead, for sponsorship stuff, if anyone knows anybody in the industry or in any industry that might, want to have their product featured in one of my videos, freaking put a word in for me, man. That's the next step in this content journey for me. It's warmish in Michigan right now. It's like 60 degrees, cold front. Ooh, well, we recently had our first 100-degree day. Now it's like in the 90s, and I'm hating it, especially because it's freaking dry, dude. We got no rain out here. Usually that's the thing. People look forward to summer in Texas because you go tubing. But past few years, man, if grain rot shows up, oh wait, grain rot, you are. I forgot you're freaking crunk, man. Yeah, dude, it's freaking dry. No tubing time. That sucks. I've only gotten to go like legit tubing once. And what's going on with summer with everybody else? Is everybody else relieved, to be out of winter? You're in full swing, party mode, summertime. Like, it's almost Memorial Day, right? Or did that already happen? I don't know. Like, I remember that was a big thing in Florida. Everyone go on their boats, get drunk. I got pretty drunk one time on Memorial Day weekend. Everyone had a moonshine on the boat on the intercoastal. That was a lot of fun. Dude, honest, hopefully you're not close to DFW. You got a major tornado situation. Nah, dude, I'm real far away from Dallas Fort Worth, man. It's like 6 hours, man. Yeah, Sean, I bet you, man. I hope you're finding time to go splash around, dude. Even if you don't got a Weathermatic, you can take shots on the shore. You know what I mean? What's up, Ryan, man? How you doing, dude? Thanks again for that order you put in recently, dude. It's a cool. You got a memorable name. You got a memorable name, Ryan Nez. The one syllable thing. Warmest it gets here is like 68. Where are you at, Adam? Freaking, that sounds nice, dude. I'm sure you probably get cold winters if the warmest it gets is 68. But yeah, dude, that's what we keep the room at, 68 degrees. So that sounds like heaven. Cornwall, UK, man. Do you guys play cornhole in Cornwall? Or is that just us Americans at all our bespoke boutique breweries where they sell $16 hamburgers and the guys wear man buns and they all have I don't know, I'm not going to get any more political than that. Anyway, how y'all doing? Right now I'm on the second roll. I got one rolled up. I do the leader retriever style, so out in streets with this weather is taxing. I bet, Crunk, dude, freaking hell. Since it got hot, dude, I have not taken like any photos. That's what I hate about being down here in Texas. Summer comes, I don't want to go out and take photos. All the bugs are nuts right now. Going to spend the whole weekend on a houseboat. Whoa, dude! That sounds fun, dude. I hope you got a nice, fun camera to use. Perfect one would be the Weathermatic. Just don't let grainy days know if you're bringing that. Hey, babe, how's everyone doing? What's up? What's up, Steph? We're doing good over here. We're talking about weather and summer while I'm rolling up some film. I'm on 2 of 3, getting it into the tank right now. Just mixed up some fresh Kenny's. And we're going to go over to the chemical station after I'm done getting all this stuff in. Anyway, so I do the film leader retriever so I can save the canisters for bulk loading if I ever want to give film to friends because they're not going to get my reusable canisters. Jay, just do film. Favorite film is whatever's cheapest. I'd say Fuji 400 for color. Yeah, frickin' Sean already knows. I just won't shut up about it. And for black and white, I love me some Kodak XX. And I would say that 500T is my favorite color film, but it's just there's an extra step in developing it. Motion picture film. If you want to know all about how to get rid of RemJet and to develop ECN2 film at home, watch my video about it. There you go. Hey, I'm glad I convinced you, man. It's awesome. If anybody here is in California or knows any, Hollywood types that might have some short ends of canisters of 500T, I would love to get a deal. some homie from the chat did reach out, sending me a site. There is a site that still has 100. Let's talk. We're doing Fuji 400 right now, Steph. Actually, yeah, I'm doing the real Fuji 400. I got 3 rolls of the old Fuji 400 because before they actually discontinued it, I was buying it up like a maniac at Walmart. And but I still love the fake Fuji 400. Hope you're doing well, Stewie, man. Frickin', you know, you don't have to. You can still DM me, man. I know you're like, Nick, what did you shout me out? Everybody, Stuart Monroe is a great photographer, videographer. He does a lot of cool stuff with BMX scene. He does headshots. He's a cool Australian dude, real cool guy. I can link you up on the 500T, averaging around $4 a roll. If you roll 24 exposures. I mean, I'm more interested if anyone knows anybody who might have some double X, because I'm fresh out of double X. I still have maybe 100 feet of 500T left. I got a lot of hand spooled cartridges of 500T2 that I have been hesitant to shoot because they're in reused capsules, not the reusable ones, but sometimes the tape rips. Do you like Patterson tanks? I like Patterson. I have been practicing with the stainless steel ones whenever I get a bug up my ass to do so. I still haven't put anything important into a stainless one, but right now I'm kind of wishing I was working with a stainless one because I'm getting the trademarked frickin' jammed up plastic reel right now. It's not moving, so I feel like I'm gonna have to tear it off and try again. I hate that feeling. Sorry to say this, but it's kind of looked like you're doing something inappropriate. Dude, my waist is all the way down here, dude. I know. There's some show that was that Sarah was watching like last year, and there was this pretentious guy. He was like an older guy, just like rediscovering his love for photography, and he was like, and he was doing that. They made a whole bit about it, and he was like looking her right in the eyes, like, oh, you see, I can't let the film get exposed to light, you know. Yeah, freaking dude, Jay. It's every time, and I feel like it's got to be certain reels, and I feel like what I should do is remember where they are and mark them and take them out of rotation or something. I feel like, I've heard that there is not really tight tolerances for their quality control at the Patterson factory. I like the stains for 120 and Patterson for 35. Yeah. Yep, I know, Raph. You have done nothing but talk crap about the Patterson system, but I'm getting there. I'm getting it there. I'm jammed up, but I feel like it's just you flex it a certain way and it starts moving again. So right now I'm putting some pressure on the back of it. Right now, I'm just kind of holding it like hands like I'm doing a prayer. I couldn't see that chat before it disappeared. What's up, Technol? The little routing tab. Yeah, the routing tab of the Arista ones, man. It seems fancy. It's like the new age reels, man. Okay, I'm still jammed up over here. You can try trimming the corners of the leader. I do that, man. I round them off like crazy. The 5-year-old children building the reels for Patterson, doing their best. Oh my God. Where do they assemble them? Isn't it a British company? Isn't it in the UK? I know, Sean. I freaking round off the corners. I do it every time. Well, I don't do them at 45s. I round them off. I try and make them like it would catch on nothing. I don't know what it's getting caught on right now. I feel like I'm going to have to... And there's still plenty of slack. Jeez. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. Oh my God. There's like over a foot left. There's like 2 feet left on here. So I'm going to cut the reel off and I'm going to unspool it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Patterson's UK. And then I'm just going to try and put it in backwards. I remember one time I was talking to Raph on DMs and he was having trouble getting his film on. And I kept telling him, dude, just take it off, put it on the other way. And he just couldn't do it. So I don't know. I think he's got a bad reel. And he has since abandoned the Patterson system. I kind of left too much sticking out of the can for this one. I feel like I just cut into the final photo. I was really excited for the film you introduced the Dude, I'm sorry, dude. Like, frickin'... I hope Rainy Day, I hope Jason's not mad about that. Frickin' that whole thing I did. I'm gonna pickle everyone. Should I sell my... and buy a Pentax 6... Dude, guy. Okay, that's up for you. You guys, sound off. What should he do? Should he keep his Texas Leica? Or should he get a Pentax 6.7? What's up? What do you guys think? Just crumple it into a ball, seal the tank on the tape. Dude, sometimes you just want to do that, don't you, man? Guys, yeah, okay. What are we saying? Okay, we got 1 vote for Fuji, 1 vote for 6.7. Okay, if anyone really wants... I have not shot either. I have gotten to hold a Texas Leica. Eric Gustafson, aka Money Shot in San Antonio, let me hold his Texas Leica. I got to look through it. I didn't even fire the shutter. Keep the Fuji. Don't look back. I love it. Thank you so much, man. I'm glad you like my stuff. Just don't look at the newest short I put out because I'm getting canceled for that one. Don't get still on every one of them. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's just this film thing is a real niche thing, you know. Especially when I'm doing like real niche stuff within this niche. You know, I'm not just like Pacific Northwest vlog. I'm not just doing Route 66 vlog. You know. Okay, yeah, this thing's getting crumpled. We're gonna have to start over. Okay, we're taking it off, guys. But good news is, since this is all the legit expired real Fuji from Japan, Fuji 400, there's no chance that any of this is Sarah's film. You know, and I'm sure she'd probably be sad to hear that I'm only developing my film right now. But the thing is, Sarah prefers the Kodak stuff to the Fuji stuff. I don't really see a difference. I don't see no difference, you know. It's all the same to me. Frickin' Negative Lab Pro makes it all look the same. I just like the grain. I like not having to edit. It all looks good. Okay, I'm trying to feed the same end back in that I just had in there. Maybe I should have trimmed the corners, but we're just gonna see how far it gets. You may have shot a roll of real stuff, Sarah? I didn't know. Well, maybe. Okay, hopefully this is not Sarah's roll that I'm crumpling up. I should probably just throw it in the tank, and then close it up, go get a new reel, and try with a different reel, because now it's getting locked up again. This is just a gummed up reel right here. I hate this freaking feeling, guys. I'm starting to sweat. I'm wearing 2 layers. I shouldn't be. I was like, I can't just wear my guinea tee on live TV. So I threw on this t-shirt on top of my wife beater, and now I'm freaking sweating, guys. Am I glistening yet? Anyway. God dang. Come on. Oh my God, it did it again. Guys, it just crimps out. Okay. We're gonna do it backwards this time. We're gonna see if that solves our problems. Okay, taking it back off. Texas or poor man's Leica is the name given to any camera that belongs to someone who wants a Leica but can't afford their insane prices like me. Do the spools get worn down after time? Sure, like anything, but I don't know. You'd think you'd break them in and they'd start working better. I don't know what's up with this one. Getting my fingies all over it. Hopefully the pre-soak fixes that. Whatever. You know, I'm never looking for perfection here. I always got tons of hair and dust on my film. Okay, we're gonna load it in backwards. Right now it's just loose flopping around the inside of the bag, and that always kind of gives me anxiety. But I should trim the corners on this side. One pension reel is like 25 minutes of pure hellish fight with the film, as old as my dad. Yeah, I've definitely been in the bag. Like right now we're at 18 minutes in, guys, and most of it has been in this bag. So, Steph, I use a Cinestill CS41. You know, the basic. I'm a basic bitch when it comes to what chemicals I use. I would love to stock up on some Fuji Hunt, you know, press chemicals, or get the legit Kodak Flexicolor stuff. But right now, with limited space, I'd rather just keep it simple, stupid, you know. But one day, I would like to size up my operation. You know, have some like butane fluid to use to keep the stuff, not fluid, but gas. If you put butane gas into your bottle to keep oxygen off of the chemicals, it helps them last longer. So stuff like that, you know. There's also people who keep them in like bladder bags, like that are inside of wine boxes of wine. And then of course the accordion bottles. Yeah, I know, dude, Ryan. I wish, you know, I should. If I was a cool old school guy, I would do that. My buddy Carl, who went to school for photography, he always calls me a puss for using the plastic stuff, dude. He's always like, guys, you know, there's just an art to the je ne sais quoi of the metal reel. You got training wheels on, Nick. Whoa. Anyway, it's finally on here. I don't think I cross-threaded it. I don't feel anything lumpy in there, so just gonna give it some more twists. Hopefully I'm not messing this up. because it's not every year you get to go all the way to Las Vegas and back. We went to Las Vegas, Albuquerque, Tucson. Do you not use stabilizer or wetting agent with the C41? I use no, I don't use a stabilizer because they don't put one in the CS41 kit. I use a wetting agent. Yeah, I use Photo Flow, which is a wetting agent, right? Guys, I got it in there. So, let me just double, triple check. Okay, that's what I always do obsessively. I unclick it and then I re-click it to make sure I'm not going to be spilling anything. By the way, guys, you know, I don't want to get too in depth on how I'm developing today because I have been working on a how to develop C41 film at home video since like New Year's, and it's practically done. I just have to do sound design and a few other effects on it and find a sponsor, because after spending 3 months on something, I don't want to just get a couple bucks of ad money for months of work. I would like to get paid for doing what I do. So yeah, frickin', if anyone knows anyone at Freestyle Photo or even rates Shadow Legends, or, you know, everyone says don't work with Better Health, but, you know, yeah, whatever, I'd take the money, you know, I gotta do me. I low-key use liquid jet dry in mine to stop water spots and help with drying. Is that the stuff for the frickin' dishwasher, dude? I've heard that you don't need the fancy Photo Flow, you can just use like dish soap, dude. Okay, guess what? We're loaded up. So I'm worried about that one. I left weight a lot, but that doesn't seem like the distance from the film to the gate. You know, I don't think I cut a picture. Do you guys think I cut a picture? What do you guys think? You know, this, I usually leave like about that much sticking out. It'll at least be easier to use this one for, you know, bulk loading. But anyway, I got a 3-peat. See, yeah, they're all the old school Fuji with the Superior Extra on there. You know, the OCD in me was like, you know what? I can't just throw Harman and Kodak and Fuji all together. I had to pick, you know, all the same exact film because I'm a dingus. Anyway, let's get over there. Let's get over to the chemical station. Here we are. I got a sous vide and I got my chemicals, and I've got just normal tap water heating up for the pre-soak. Let me go get some stuff situated. Go put down my bag over here. We got this, of course, the most important chemical. Yes. Okay. So, that's another way to cut costs. Who needs fancy Photo Flow, guys? I mean, gee whiz. Let me put this chair away so I'm not, like, you know, blocking up the whole dang kitchen. And here we are. Big sad. What's big sad, dude? Oh yeah, Velvia being gone. I've gotten to shoot some Provia. I've never gotten to shoot Velvia. What did I miss? Works good, I guess. Okay, yeah, the liquid jet, guys. Save money. Who needs friggin' Photo Flow? I found a vintage bottle of Photo Flow at that estate sale that I put in my Insta stories, and they wanted $10 for like an old glass bottle of Photo Flow. You know, I feel like that, I mean, just for some trash. Whatever. Wait, what's the most? Oh, the most. Okay, I got you, Technol. My jokes. I got you laughing. Okay, good. Okay, next step. Since you guys are on my main phone, I've got my old phone here with my background of Harley, and I got to get my my development timing set up. So I'm just gonna do that really quick. Since this is a fresh batch of chemicals, I just got to make sure I'm at stock times. I have like a little custom timing in here because this app, Massive Dev Chart, is used for black and white timings. They have documented times for different developer and film combinations, you know, whether you pushed or pulled it. So you could be like, I want to develop HP5, push 3 stops in Rodinal. They'd have a time for you, you know. But right now I'm just doing C41, so I just got it kind of hacked to work for that. So the stock time for C41, you know, no matter which one you're doing, is 3.5 minutes at 102 degrees Fahrenheit for this Cinestill stuff. So I just got to get that set up right now. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And sometimes my dumb lizard brain is like, okay, 3.5 minutes. And I put in 3 minutes and 50 seconds because 3.5 because I'm an idiot, you know? So I have to make sure I'm double checking my work. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so I do a 1 minute pre-soak and then 3.5 minutes in the developer, Blix for 8 minutes. Let me just make sure all the temperatures are good. Even though if they're not, I'm probably still just gonna let it rip because I'm impatient. Let me get this all framed up so you guys can see. I'm gonna have to be hunching down like this because like this is the only place to put the dang phone. Anyway, what am I missing in the chat, guys? Sound off again. This is why I miss Sarah being out here reading the chat to me so I can not have to read and I can just focus on what I'm doing. You know, Sarah, wherever you are, watching TV, not hanging out with me. I can't believe you. Everybody, let's guilt trip Sarah to come out here and read all the chats to me so that I can have more fun and she can have less. We're at 101.7. Welcome to Nick Lopresti, 101.9. And you are the 69th caller. Are you ready to win $420? Okay. Okay, we're good. Your latest video with her had me laughing, dude. Which one was that? Was that the Austin one? I once reeled a roll with Apple Watch on. Oh shit, yeah, dude. I even take off my normal like analog watch with the glowy bits, you know, the see in the dark bits on my watch. Yeah, dude. I don't even dilute this stuff. The photo flow. I just put in a little drip. Okay, Sarah, you're funny. You should be out here hanging out. Everyone say Sarah, Sarah. Okay, if we can get $100 in the super thanks chat donations, I'm sure Sarah would come out. You know, we got to pay Sarah her hourly wage. And I'm sure not the photos were overexposed a bit. Ooh, that's weird. I've never shocked my film like that. Okay, let's do it, guys. We're ready to go. So first up, we're gonna throw in the pre-soak, just normal water over here. I'm gonna start my timer for 1 minute. Oh, almost forgot something. Be right back. Hey, Sarah in the chat. Sarah in the chat. Okay, this is the one thing I usually forget when I'm getting set up for color chemistry. The agitation stick. Yeah, I use that because I'm a dingus. Anyway, let's go. 1 minute of water bath. In goes the water. And I usually wait till I get it all in before I start the timer. You know, some people say like start the timer right away and start pouring out whatever's in there with 10 seconds to left. But, you know, it doesn't matter when you start or whatever. It just matters that you do it the same way all the time. Because if you're changing it up all the time, then you're never going to know why something went awry. So I usually overdevelop a little bit. I start pouring out my chemicals once the timer dings, you know, which is fine. You know, it's not going to make or break it with one freaking, I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I'm not the smartest banana in the bunch. Where's the chat? Chat, come back. There we go. Sarah, everybody. Sarah's leaving us stranded. Anyway, yeah, no agitation for the water bath. Just let it roll, and you pour it back out. I'm so careless with my timer, and I think Sim still made it idiot-proof to a degree. Yeah, I would definitely love to work with some big boy chemicals. I'd love to have a Jobo system with the lift. Then I feel like I could actually like dial in working with my color reversal method, and you know, maybe use legit E6 chemicals. See, guys, we can let it soak a little longer. It's been a minute. Let's pour it out. Oh, you guys want to see what it looks like? Okay, guess in the chat. What color is Fuji pre-soak? Is it going to be green? Is it going to be yellow? Is it going to be pink? Let's check. Looks a little pink. Yeah, I don't know. I always want Fuji to be green when it comes out, but it's always freaking, it's pink, dude. It's pink. And then I feel like Kodak gets it right. I feel like I'll do like Kodak Gold or something and it comes out yellow. And I'm like, well, that makes sense, you know, but whatever. Anyway, let's do it. And check this out. There's no better feeling than pouring in fresh Dev because it looks almost clear, guys. It's amazing how like dirty it gets. God. Okay, fresh Dev. I mean, it doesn't even smell yet. That's how you know it's fresh. Okay. Bing bong. And here we go. Look at that. Looks like water. Looks like water. And another thing I love is using the 3-roll tank. You know, whether I'm doing 2 120s or 3 35s. You can pour the whole liter in. You don't have to worry about accidentally overflowing and missing some. What am I missing over here? I feel deceived by Fuji not being green. I know, man. My fiance dad shot for paper on an M6 for 16 years. He's been helping me through my film adventure. I've come to learn that you don't have to be as to the book as it seems. Yeah, man. It's like, it's all to degrees. It's you know, unless you're shooting black and white, nothing's black and white. It's not going to be like, oh, you fucked up like for 1 second. Freaking jump off a bridge. No pictures. Wham. Some wild colors. Fuji, you said, yeah. I feel like the best stuff I've gotten was from Provia as far as legit reversal film. I've only shot 1 roll of fresh Ektachrome, and it came out really blue shifted, and I think that's like a thing. I think you have to color correct for it, even though it's supposed to be like daylight balanced or whatever. Excuse me, guys, sorry. So that basically leftover silver from the film that washed out in I don't know, it's some type of freaking coating. I don't know what it is, man. I'm not a genius. Thousands of rolls is always like, yeah, it looks like enough. Nah, bing bong. Yeah, bing bong, guys. No, it's just left. No, it's not leftover silver. It's the film juice. Exactly, dude. It's what you're supposed to drink. Brock knows what's up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like I'm so used to long dev times that I'm like not going to know that it's time to pour it back out. We're already at a minute 44, so we're getting close. That app you're using sounds interesting. Yeah, dude, massive dev chart app. I reached out to them to see if they wanted to sponsor my C41 color video, but I don't know, man. Freaking, some people are too big and important for my unhinged content, I guess. 2, 3, 4. You know, not like I'm trying to be like a jerk. You know, I'm still like a nobody. I'm still a small town fry, small fry town, small whatever. Dyslexic, I guess. But I don't blame them. You know, like, you know, they're probably making enough money doing their thing already. So can't complain. Dehancer, yeah, I did get Dehancer on board, man. They liked it. Yeah, the beep is for agitation. So every 30 seconds, this thing is telling me I got to do 4 twisty madoos. So it's nice. It helps you not forget, especially when you're jamming out and drinking stuff. You worked with Dehancer before. They very well might be interested. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even think to reach back out to Dehancer. I mean, yeah, you know, since we have a track record, maybe they would want to. That could be fun. We'll see. I mean, I just got to start making these videos pay money, guys, so I can keep on doing it for y'all. And for me, you know, I'm not some selfless saint. I'm selfish. I'm a person. I got to eat just like everyone, so. Okay, that was the last agitation. Back into the cup it goes. Okay, 320, 321, 2, 3. But yeah, sorry if I'm sounding like a broken record here, complaining about sponsorships and stuff, guys. I mean, hey, look, now we got some color to our dev. It's looking pink just like the film. Okay, there we go. Okie dokie, get the dev back in the bath. Sorry if I'm missing any chats. I'll try and catch up once I get this going. Flicks time, guys. This is always when you got to be careful not to stain your clothes. And you know, I don't know how familiar you guys are with it, but the CS41 kit instructions say to agitate for the first 10 seconds. I'm like, dude, it's already getting agitated by getting poured in. You know what I mean? I'm working with them on that project I talked to you about. I did a video for them as well. Hell yeah, dude. That Patterson funnel falls off. I know, man. You do not want that to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Highly possible given their quality. Come on, Raph. I love Patterson. Patterson, sponsor me. You know, I feel like I got to come up with fun sponsorship opportunities for brands. Like, not just give me a flat rate or a mid-roll ad or commission, affiliate link, promo code stuff, but like, look at all this real estate. You know, treat myself like a NASCAR. Frickin' Patterson here, frickin' Kodak on the back. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Frickin' get a face tat of Cinestill, something, or Cineshill. I hope they like that joke because I've used it a few times. You'd buy that shirt? Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I want to be like Ricky Bobby with Wonder Bread. You know, that's the goal. I got all this free space, not making money. It's opportunity cost, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pampers, because you'll crap your pants when you see these. Probably looking at you and being like, we don't need to sponsor. This is free advertising. Yeah, dude, I got to stop telling them. I'm going to be like, sponsor me or else I'm going to tell people I'm using the roll-eye chemicals. I don't know. But yeah, I did reach out to one local camera shop, and they said get back to us when the marketing person's back in town. So that's the plan. 2, 3, 4. I hope you guys don't mind all this like behind the scenes, seeing how the sausage is made stuff. You know, like freaking, when I want a sponsorship, or whoa, this is the real Nick. I'm not an unhinged, crazy psychopath today. You know, I always felt like starting off this stuff. I felt like I can't let people know who I really am. You know, I can't let them see the real Nick. But yeah, whatever. I gotta put my guard down eventually, guys. 2, 3, 4. Okay, guys. It's just a lot of this. Just a lot of babysitting the Blix. This is the worst step. It takes forever. Glad Sarah's finally here to read the comments. She's not. She's reading them from over there. She's in the room. She doesn't want to sit in the kitchen and hang out. You know, it's her Sunday too. I can't make it all about me all the time. Most of us here are trying to make our own sausage as well. I'm interested in it. Well, cool, man. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's like, you know, you definitely get real disillusion doing this. Like, the whole thing, you know, the allure. Ooh, content person, do what you love, never work, man. But, you know, it is a grind. And it really hit me hard after putting out the last video. Just I got that feeling of like, wait, so like, you know, usually I put out a video, I do a victory lap, I talk to friends. I'm like, hey, check it out, dude. What do you think? I read all the comments and I'm like, whoa, dude, I'm a big, important, cool guy. Everyone loves me. 2, 3, 4. But after this last one, even before I posted it, I was like, I should really just start working on the next one. And I don't have any reels to post, so I should start working on those. And just like, hey, it's like construction on the highway. There's always going to be construction on the highway, you know. And that's what you got to think about it. Like, you know, it's that corny freaking line. It's not the destination, it's the journey. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But I tell you what, I need to arrive at financial stability sooner than later if you know, this life is gonna work out. Anyway, what am I missing? Beam, where's the chat, guys? It's like it thinks I want to focus the camera when I'm clicking on here. Like, I can't. How do I bring? There we go. There's the chat. Does your Patterson tank leak when you invert it too? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, why did I just leave that in there? If I'm not careful, like if I don't make sure to get a good seal with this, and something that really helps is pushing down when you do it so that there's like a bit of suction keeping it on. You know, sometimes I can rush putting the lid on because you're like, oh, the timer's going, whoa. So, yeah. Worrying about the amount of content and working on my quality. It'll pay off. You're doing good work. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I feel like I'm already putting a lot of pressure on myself for the quality. Like 2 times in a row, the past 2 episodes were supposed to be just throwaway, silly, short things, not very in-depth, limited in scope. But I found a way to just kill myself in the editing. And So yeah, I'm always going to have that quality thing in the back of my own mind, but I really want to kick up the quantity because right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, the amount of money I might be able to command from a brand for any given video is too low for only putting out a video every other week that ends up being like 26 videos a year. By the way, we just passed 21 like actual full-length videos on this channel, big milestone. Coming close. I think this July it will have been a year of doing long-form episodes. So I definitely want to get to the point where I can streamline my production enough to be putting out weekly videos, and I got a lot of stuff that's been filmed and started to be sorted and whatnot. So like it would be, maybe one big episode a month, and then the rest of them would be just like shorter, bite-sized things. You know, of course, there's always the pressure of Nick, fucking, you gotta keep it at least 8 minutes so you get the mid-roll ad and you get that money. But I mean, I would rather just have more stuff out, and it's a numbers game. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a crapshoot, but thank you guys for being here with me and commiserating with me. When I first discovered Nick, the quality of the video made me think he was a huge content creator. Checked out his stuff, and it was like 8K subs. Well, man, you've been around for a little bit. I felt like I was stalled out at like 8K for a while, man. Yeah, I mean, it still feels like just yesterday, even though it was a year ago. A little over a year ago, I literally started posting shorts, and 2, 3, 4. And the first video to really like pop off was my developing black and white film at home video, the part 1. And I woke up to have gotten 150 subs. I was like, what the hell? I went from 0 to 150, and I was like, God, babe. And she's like, you're joking. And I've just been chasing that high ever since. The only other thing to beat that kind of high was my scanning film short, the reel for that got me like over 1,000 subs, and that was forever ago. And that one got over like 500,000 views, but it's just a short, and that doesn't get you money. You know what I mean? The effort you put into your videos already way more than I did a big photographer, so you can dial the editing back just a bit, and it'll still be fine. Thank you. I'm trying to embrace that. By the way, Blix is almost done. 10 more seconds. Yeah, I mean, I love doing all the funny punch-ins and the text, but I feel like not everything needs to be that. And I hope I'm not like jumping the shark as I say that, you know what I mean? Okay, Blix is done, it's rinse time. Okay, a little bit of house cleaning over here. Let's see, let's try and catch up with the chat. Test how you can bring information about Canon film. Thank you so much. Guys, you're still doing, you're absolutely doing better than me. Oh, come on, man. I think good feedback until I start on Substack. Raph has been trying to get on me to do Substack, dude. But I barely have enough bandwidth to keep this going, man. Yeah, my first live was at 300 subs, I think. And there was nobody here. Oh my God, I got 40 people here, guys. Holy cow. By the way, if you guys really love my stuff and want to support the channel, best way to do that, give me peace of mind and mental clarity, even if it's like 50 cents a month. I would love if you guys could check out madebylowpro.com and give what you can today to help make analog fun again, guys. Jump on the bandwagon. And I promise one day when I get my head on my shoulders, I'm going to figure out a way to make this whole membership thing work. I don't know. Official Discord or something, So, exclusive live streams for just the homies. Anyway, right now I'm just rinsing the film. So I'm sorry to beg, but you gotta hustle, guys. So yeah, that's the best way to give to the channel. Either my PayPal or going to madebylowpro.com. That's MADEBYLOPRO.com. And then there's a big button at the top that says help me. And then you can donate whatever you can, even if it's just just send me an encouraging email. That'll help me keep going. But and then you get your name at the bottom of the end of the episodes. If you want to join Lopresti Army, just like Spencer and Juan, superstars in the Lopresti Army, they're my generals. So if you guys, you have to start off as a private, but if you give, then you go right up to lieutenant. I don't know how it works. We're still figuring it out. we're still drawing up plans for for invading Area 51. We're gonna go see those alien reproduction videos, the ARVs, not videos, vehicles. Because they captured that stuff at Roswell, and we had a couple ETs. We were doing some mind talk with them. Is this too much? Do you guys like the conspiracy stuff? What do you guys think about lizard people and David Icke? David Icke? Does he give you the ick? Does he give you the Ike? Anyway, what do you guys think about the hollow Earth theory? What do you guys think about the moon as a spaceship that aliens lived on? That aliens flew to Earth. What do you guys think about the Anunnaki? Were the humans really created through genetic engineering from an alien race? These are the things that keep me up at night. I feel like you guys are being real quiet. Am I just missing the chat right now? Boop. I need shirts, yes. What's up, Limelight? Filmer People series was a huge hit. Yeah, man, freaking, I still have, we have like 5 episodes on the hard drive that I need to cut together. For season 2, I feel like I want season 2 to be longer than 5 episodes though, so I'm kind of dragging my feet on that. And I'm fine with just doing 1 season a year with it, Filmer People. We'll get there. Codename Kyle Carver is my favorite YouTube conspiracy theory channel because he's clearly laughing at himself and I love it. My favorite is the Y-Files, dude. I love the Y-Files. I can't get enough of Hecklefish and AJ. Their storytelling is just so good. Mel's Hole. X-Files just from Texas. I want to believe, and I should believe. Okay, I don't know how many times I've emptied this, guys. Sorry if I've missed anything in the chat. But yeah, I think that had to have been like 10 times, probably. Let's see if we got any pictures. I can see some frame lines, not a very dramatic reveal for y'all, with your angle. Whatever. Drum roll. Brrr, ding. Here you go. Yeah, there's definitely pictures there. I would spin you around, but my hands are wet. Can you see any frames? So, oh yeah, let's get a close-up of Nick's mouth as he chews some gum. And then set up a monthly tent for you. Here for you because I think, Raph, you could have just said you wanted to be in Low Presti Army, you would have been in, but everyone else has to pay. Thank you so much, Raph. Yes, I have a donation page on my website. Frickin', you can go give what you can to make analog great today. Make analog fun again. Give what you can today to make analog fun again at madebylowpro.com. And then there's a button that says help me. And you can give what you can. Anyway, so if anyone wondered how to use PhotoFlow 200, this is a little pro tip that's in my new upcoming Color C41 video thing that's been in the work for months, which can come out faster if you guys donate, and then I'll give you a special shout out. You get your name at the bottom of the screen at the end of the episodes if you donate and join Low Presti Army. Anyway, you just do a little dip. I don't dilute this at all. You saw a little tiny drip came out, and then I fill the rest up with distilled water. And by the way, I do 1 roll at a time just to save on distilled water because I'm not made of money. Donate to the Distilled Water Fund at madebylowpro.com and then click the help me button. And then there's some distilled water in here left over from mixing up chemicals. And what do you know? That's not enough, so I need to pour more in there. Do you guys want to see what I'm doing, or would you rather look at me? I don't know. You vote in the chat, but for now you're looking down there. Okay. See, that looks a lot better than me. Okay. Here's some grade A Hill Country Fair HEB distilled water because I don't make my own distilled water because I'm lazy. And there goes the distilled water. Ugh. And also, if you guys want to give, but you're too lazy to go to madebylowpro.com, that's fine. You can give in the chat here. YouTube takes half the proceeds, but whatever, it's all good. Love what you do, just getting into film photography. Hell yeah, Mike. I got to get a 30-second timer going, guys. Bing bong. Okay, now I just do this. I just shake it around. My real technique is I'm like a washing machine. I pull it up and I go down and I twist back and forth. Wow. I twist this around one way. That's my super duper photo flow technique, which is not even featured in the new episode coming out because I was like, this is already too much information. They don't need to know exactly how I twist my photo flow water. Jokerscape, maybe do it for the Velvia, but cross process it because it's The Joker dude. Dude, you just want to see the world burn, don't you, technology? God, why would I waste Velvia in black and white? That's just... No thank you. I almost did that for the Ektachrome episode, 3 ways to develop expired Ektachrome, but I was like, why? I'm already getting color 3 different ways. Okay, well, now you shake off the suds because it gets all soapy. Can you see all those suds on there? And I know this stuff is supposed to stop water spots, the photo flow, but if you leave it all sudsy and hang it up, those suds are going to make a bunch of marks on your film, which you can get rid of just by doing photo flow again the right way. Guys, I haven't drank. This has just been getting warm over there. If anyone knows anybody at Shiner or Lone Star or even Bud Light, tell them Nick needs a sponsorship. Full-time screen printer in Utah. If you ever need shirts, we can chat and work something. Hey, that would be dope, Ryan. For merch, I definitely don't want to do drop shipping. I want to work with American companies, USA all the way, baby. And if you guys have any USA made blanks, I'd really like that because, is that even a thing? Do people does anyone in America even make clothing anymore? I don't want to turn over the, whatever, bless the people in Vietnam, but still, I'd rather it all go to help the people where I am. Anyway, we got film. Dun, da, da, da. Let's see if we can see anything. I'm going to spin you guys around, take you over to my key light, which is clipped to a cutting board because I'm a maniac. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. Oh, there's a Nick. So this is a Sarah roll. This is probably in White Sands, New Mexico. We went back. You guys might have seen that I just posted a picture from White Sands on Instagram, but that's from when we went in 2022. So we got to go back, and this time there was a sandstorm. So that was pretty intense. Got a little bit of footage of it. So that's coming soon to a vlog near you. So thank you so much, Adam. Guys, appreciate you. Everyone, go be cool like Adam. Join Lopresti Army. You get your name at the bottom of the videos on the big YouTube videos. So yeah, let's go hang this up. Okay. Okay, come with me. Sarah, we're coming in. Make yourself decent. Okay. We're gonna come hang up a roll. Sarah's listening to the live stream in here. Just sitting here. She's just sitting in here in the dark, listening to the live stream instead of joining in the fun. I can't believe you. I can't believe you. Everyone tell Sarah how guilty she should feel.
How rude.
I'm just kidding, babe. Okay, so this is my hanging stand. So yeah, you did have a roll, babe. There's pictures of me in White Sands. Who told you could shoot my Fuji? That's my.
I just remember doing it and then being like, "Oh, this was
not the Fuji I like. I like the stuff from Rochester."
Yeah, I just kind of grabbed the first thing.
That's fine.
Well, no, you had a box and a glove box.
Yeah.
That's what it was, and I was like, "This is quick."
We got it, guys. Okay, that's 1 down, 2 more to go. Let's go get these cleaned up. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. By the way, if you guys want a nice bag or a new camera strap, check out PGY Tech. Check out my story on Instagram I just posted. You can check out cool camera gear, and I get an affiliate cutback. Whoa, Nick's begging for money. Ah! Okay, that's enough of that. Whoa, Jeremy, big ballin' up in here, dude. Freaking everybody, shout out. Jeremy's cool, dude. Jeremy, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it, everyone. I can't do it without y'all, especially people like Jeremy who feel like inclined to give me money. Let me get another 30-second timer, even though this has been sitting in the frickin' where the fuck is the clock? There we go. Guys, I don't cuss on here. Great stuff. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Appreciate you. Have I missed anything? The sandstorm kind of hit the Chicagoland area. All the cars were dusty AF. Ooh, was it the same storm? I don't know. Freaking, it was nuts. The first time we went to White Sands, blue skies, and it was nuts. Like the contrast of white sands to blue skies, no clouds, was insane. And then this time we goes, come on, you know what I'm trying to say. And you could barely see anything. Like you couldn't even see the horizon. It was white skies, white sand. It was like you could have got lost out there, you know? Like a dry blizzard. Okay, knocking off the suds. I just like to think of all the bullies that were mean to me in middle school when I do that move. Okay. There weren't that many. You know, I was 6 feet tall in 6th grade, so yeah, I was pretty well protected. Okay, let's check out this one. A little preview. Let's see what's the first on the roll. Come on, there we go. There we go. You guys got some light. So, we got some feet. First shot is some feet. And what else we got here? Oh, this is Vegas, baby. That's at the Bellagio fountain right there. This one might be mine. I don't know. It's hard. This one might be Sarah's. Because I usually try to get way closer. Because I'm like, I don't know. I'm just jealous of Bruce Gilden. I think this might be a Sarah Vegas roll, guys. Well, cool. I can't wait. That's coming to a YouTube's near you. Is the Vegas vlog. We did one night on the strip. We were out until like 1 in the morning, prowling the strip, taking street photography on our film cameras. Pretty sure this one's yours, babe. Do you remember shooting real Fuji on the strip?
I don't know.
She says she don't know, but here we are.
Kind of grabbed a random
Yeah, we were just
stack of stuff.
you know, when you're going to be walking the strip the whole time, and I don't know if you guys know, but freaking driving in Vegas is a nightmare. So like, you just got to bring with you what's going to come with you. So trying to like have a backpack full of film, you know, I didn't have a backpack. I just used like a little man purse, you know, little sling bag, like a sling blade, you know, biscuits and mustard. Anyway, so it kind of just gets mixed up. And when you want to reload real quick, you just want to put in the first roll you grab. So I don't blame you for using all my good Fuji, babe. Here I thought I was developing 3 of my rolls, and so far it's 2 for Sarah. This is the karma I get over here. Okay. Okay, that's two down. One more in the tank.
More film after this?
Maybe. I don't know if guys want to hang out for a marathon. I mean, I'm just starting. It's my Sunday night. I can develop more after this. Let me try and catch up with the chat, guys. Okay, wait a sec. Yeah, we caught up with Jeremy. Thank you so much for the donation again, man. Nick, I'm gonna pick up 1 or 2 of your trash can bangers this week. Hell yeah, dude. I super appreciate that. Freaking big shout out to the man who I think wants to, you know, remain anonymous, who helped me make. He designed and made and printed the trash can bangers. Thank you so much. If you guys don't want to just donate, if you guys want to get stuff for your money, I have merch too. I have like stickers that I slaved over, and they're super high quality. They've been on my car for like 2 months now. Rain, Texas sun, and they're still just looking as good as ever. They're not slipping off. They're not fading. What cameras did I shoot them on? Someone asked that. Well, that was all. Sarah only really uses her Minolta XD11. Unless she's using her point and shoot, which was the Olympus Mu, but that just kicked the bucket. She had an Olympus Mu 2, and the flex cable went bad. If anybody knows a reputable camera repair person, what's up, Gas? How you doing, man? Good night, Raph. Thanks for joining us, man. Thank you so much for the donation, dude. I super appreciate it, man. It was great meeting you too. But yeah, if anyone knows anybody who doesn't live in what's up, Fingies? Brother Keaton, blessing of the night. Dude, what's up? Friggin', how's it going, dude? I thought you were calling me Keaton. My buddy in high school used to say I looked like Michael Keaton. And I'm like, whoa, I freaking love Beetlejuice. Wow! And anyway, I really like Michael Keaton better as Bruce Wayne, though. So, thank you so much for joining us, Fingies. By the way, dude, I just watched your thing on the Rolly AF. If anyone wants to know more about the new Rolly autofocus point and shoot camera, check out Metal Fingers' new video about it. He had some naysaying. It wasn't all just praise, but dude, I didn't know you broke your leg. That sucks, dude. I'm wishing you the best, speedy recovery. I tore my ACL in high school, and I hated that. So I don't know. Friggin' if you broke big bones sticking out of your leg or something. Anyway, that sounds terrible. Anyway, I'm sorry if I'm triggering you right now talking about that. Anyway, here we go. Let's see what's on this roll. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, come on. It's getting stuck. This is Who's that in the frame? Is that me again? Okay, guys, we just developed 3 rolls of Sarah's. I thought for sure these would be some of mine, and I didn't get any rolls in the tank. This is us at Saguaro National Park. You can see a saguaro right here in, which frame is that? That frame, there you go. There's a saguaro. And there's me, freaking wearing my plaid, so I know it's a Sarah roll. That's how I can always tell. More saguaros. We went in the middle of the day. But the cool thing is, saguaro, you can just like drive through, you know, you can go on hikes, but whatever. I'm gonna jump on here and broadcast to my audience one Sunday night too. Hey, Fingies, I would love to do any sort of collab with you, man. Freaking, yeah, dude, I've done lots of, you know, going live together on Instagram. I haven't really done that on YouTube. I don't know how it works on YouTube. It's like kind of, I do a lot of that on Instagram. But I would love to set that up sometime, dude. I know they have an option, like go live together whenever I'm setting these up. So yeah, I'd be totally down to do that sometime. That'd be fun. Okay, here we go. This is the last one. And I guess I can start working on another one if Sarah doesn't mind me staying up late.
Oh, it's 9:30. It's not too late.
It's 9:30. Guys, guess what? Nick gets a late bedtime tonight. Woo! Wow, woo, woo.
What do you mean? We go to bed like midnight.
I know.
every
I'm trying to be silly, babe. That's how internet works. Okay. Oh, this is weird. Look, it's freaking.
Ew, that light.
Look at this. Look at this. Nickception. Nickception. Let's see. I want to see it come up on screen. Whoa. 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 Let's see how many nicks we can get on screen, guys. Holy shit. Ah! Whoa. Guys, I hope you don't get motion sickness. Oh my God. Okay, we're going back. That's enough of that. Okay, next step, guys, is to turn this freaking down. This is turned to 100. Jesus. Okay, we're turning down the key light. There we go. And putting you on my desk, and we're gonna pick out the next 3. What the hell was that? Oh, it's nothing. It was the Gremlins. What's up, guys? Okay. Yeah, dude, friggin', I've been meaning to hit you up, dude. Fingies, after the last live you jumped on, you said DM me. I do want to pick your brain about some of that stuff. So, yeah, dude, I'll hit you up first thing tomorrow, man. Friggin' just touch base, and we can start chatting. Okay, so we're not doing any black and white tonight because I got to mix up some new fixer. I mixed my fixer up back in October, and I feel like I'd like to get a fresh set. So here's 3 rolls of normal Fuji 400 from Rochester. Sarah just sent me a reminder too. Message Metal Fingers. So she's a big help. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't be able to remember to frickin' do anything. She's my everything. I love you, baby. I was gonna let you guys pick, but they're all like in canister. This is all the stuff from our Southwest trip. And
oh, we had some cool like cat lab stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm getting the boring Fuji stuff out of the way first. We got a Fuji 200. We got some more Superia. We got a roll of Phoenix that Sarah shot in Vegas. Pushed 1 stop. Let's see. I'm trying to do shit plus work. Yeah, I know, man. Where are you based out of? You're not in Denver, right? Nope. I'm. Yeah. Did you guys notice what I put the location as for this thing? It's your mom's house in Denver. Does it say that down there? Yes. Watch. If you guys go look at the description underneath the title, it says 37 watching now. Started 63 minutes ago. Your mom's house, Denver. Because I'm a freaking genius. No, I'm in Texas, Hill Country, like the center of the state, as west as you can go before it starts turning into West Texas desert. Michael Russo, or sorry, I'm not your mom. Mike, Big Mike, thank you so much, dude. Everyone, shout out to Mike for helping us out. Today, Lupresti Army needs everything you can get, guys. And just so you know, I don't care if freaking YouTube is taking half of the money that comes into super chats, but if you care, you can go to madebylowpro.com and give money there so that they don't get half of it. But I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, guys. I think I just said gift horse in the mouse. So I'm just an idiot. Anyway, yeah, we got to support YouTube. Without them, I wouldn't be here. If I'm going to do another set, guys, I need to do something boring here. So, welcome to the Nick Does Washes Dishes podcast. I hope you guys don't mind. I gotta freaking rinse this stuff off. I don't want to have a giant pile. So, okay. Thank you so much. Oh, freaking, we're getting a request. Okay, we're gonna develop the Phoenix then. Okay. Yeah. See, guys, there's privileges to giving money. You can tell me what to do. I have a roll of Phoenix. If you guys want to see what rolls I have to develop and pick from them, you can donate money, and then I'll let you pick. See? I gotta figure out how to be wily and ask for money like that. Okay, not only do you give something, you get something, okay? That's how it works in this life. You gotta give to get, and I get a lot to give. Whatever the hell that means. Just bought some Phoenix. Hell yeah, Luca. I have only shot one roll of it, and that was in New York City. Only the second time I'd ever gotten to go, and the only time I've gotten to go shoot photography there, let alone film. And it was way underexposed, real contrasty scenes, with all those shadows that the buildings cast, and then people are backlit, and then the camera doesn't know what to do, because I shoot in aperture priority, and I should have shot it at 100. I'm too busy spending my money on junk I don't need from estate sales. Dude, same here, same. I just spent $30 at that one I was shouting out on my stories, and I definitely didn't need any of that stuff. But I'm at it. Okay. You see, we're kind of next time I'm gonna rate it. Yeah, that's exactly what I told Sarah to do in Vegas, and that's what I think she did. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna make a little pile over here. So I'm gonna dry this off so it's not gonna get the inside of my dark bag all wet. And we're gonna do another round, guys. A little marathon film developing. Yeah, I just said that. Yeah, exactly, guys. I feel like everyone has had the same problem with Phoenix. Like, I don't get why they didn't just tell people, I don't know. It must have been super controlled conditions with test charts, and they said, yes, this is 200 speed film that we have developed here. Just don't shoot it in backlit environments, I mean, why not just call it 100? Or why not do the whole lomography cop-out where they call it a variable speed film, Slide film in the sky. Dude, I have heard cross-processing Phoenix is fun. I forget who told me that the first time, but yeah, I'd like to try that. That'd be cool. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do the Phoenix. Everyone wants to see the Phoenix, so we're gonna do the Phoenix. Let me go grab that. I'll say halation is nice touch on Phoenix. I think rating it at 200 is for marketing purposes. Exactly. But dude, you know what? Like, there's plenty of light in the day. Do you really need 400 speed all the time? Yeah, you're not like everyone's gets anxious. Like, oh no, the sun's setting and I have 50D in my camera. Woe is me. Whatever. Shoot your cell phone for the rest of the day. I know that's not a good solution, but it's a solution. Okay, Nick's back. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna do the Phoenix because we got paid $2 to do the Phoenix. Darkroom bag with an internal frame. I absolutely love it. What are you talking about? A darkroom bag with an internal... Oh, so it's like a pop-up tent. Okay. Yeah, I've heard that you should rate it at 125 as well. But I figure if it can go to 125, why not? Why not? Can't it go to 100? Okay, we got a roll of Pro Image 100. I think that was Sarah's as well. So if I do the Phoenix and the Pro Image 100, we are ensuring that it's all Sarah. Tomorrow. Sarah, it'll be Sarah Picture Day. Okay, enter the external flash. Exactly. That's what. Then you got to get the Bruce Gilden balls if you want to have slow speed film loaded in your camera, and then the sun sets. I think all the black. This is how I usually do it. I usually put black and white in these dark ones. We got Santa film, Santa 1000. Sarah shot that, and we got some at 3200. I shot a roll of Velvia. Was it Velvia or was it Provia? Oh shit. Okay, so I guess I have shot Velvia. I just haven't developed it yet. I was just saying earlier in the chat, I've never shot Velvia, just Provia.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like with that, wasn't that the one you're like, the light is going, I need to finish this?
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly, that's so poignant because I'm just talking about, Oh no, I have slow speed. Wham! But that's exactly how I felt in frickin' Vegas. I had Velvia in my camera, and I was like, ah, the sun's going down. I gotta do it. And it was all contrasty, and I was just wasting frames on this expensive ass film that my buddy Grain Rot Mingo gave me, and I bet you it's all gonna be garbage. It's probably all gonna be blurry and garbage. So we'll see. Coming soon. And I don't know if I should cross-process it or if I should do it as positive. I don't know. We'll see. But I think this round is going to be all Sarah picks too. We're going to do the Phoenix and the 2 Pro Image 100s. So all of it shot at 100.
Sarah photo day tomorrow.
Okay, since I'm in here with you, you want to help me catch up with some of the chat?
I don't know where you're going.
Let's see. Where was I at? Enter the external flash. Okay, Ryan said, use an 85B warming filter and pull 2 stops in development. $12 for slide film sounds awesome. So you're saying to do that with Phoenix? 85B on that and then pull 2 stops? So what, shoot it at 50? Is that what you're saying? 1, 2, 3. By the way, I'm doing film leader retriever over here because I'm a hoarder. I definitely don't have enough. I definitely don't have enough of these already, but I can't make myself get rid of them. So that's why whenever I die, it's going to be the best estate sale ever. And that's, I think, all you can hope for in life. You know, not that I'm materialistic, but that's just where I am right now. Okay, let's see. Raph. Freaking hell. How much trouble do you guys have with these? You know what? Screw it. I'm going to my OG Matin one. The gray one was gifted to me by the good folks over at Cat Labs, and I think they operate out of Boston. They saw my If Film Were People stuff, and they sent me a care package. Real nice of them. And I still have not made a Cat Labs If Film Were People yet, which I meant to do for Halloween time when I did that second push, the little holiday special of Film People.
Yeah.
But I never got around to doing the Cat Labs one. So I'm sorry, I'm going to get to it eventually, guys. It's kind of cool thinking that a film company actually wants to get picked on by me. You know, makes me feel
Well, we're
important.
also still getting through the film that they gave us.
Yeah, we haven't even shot it. Okay, look. Matt and Film Leader Retriever, you know, make it better. Okay, we're going back to the one from Cat Labs. The slide just broke off, guys.
I'm going to fix it?
Yeah, I mean, I can put it. It just snaps back together. It just does that. I can't tell. I tell my wife that all the time. What are we doing? Yeah, I'm so far behind, guys. I'm sorry. Discovered. Okay, so your nephew discovered my stickers in your drawers, and it's their birthday, twins. So now I have to buy them some. Expect the Oh, thank you. Come on. Your nephews are all into film, like, or are you just saying that so you can, you can get more without feeling guilty? Either way, I appreciate it. Any and all purchases, guys, they go to support this channel. And look at that, we get the funky baby poop green looking Phoenix. There we go. What do you think? Okay, so that one's out. Next, we got 2 Pro Image 100s because we're cheap and we shoot the cheapest film we got at all times.
I'm going to read.
Yeah.
Limelight said, too many people overlook using flashes and just assume that they have to shoot 3200 ISO film.
Yeah, I mean, I love shooting Delta 3200, but I've definitely gotten a lot.
Oh, and then he says, and then they complain about 35 being too grainy.
Yeah, I love the grain, man. I feel like that's the whole reason to shoot it. Like, if it's going to look all clinical, then why not just shoot digital, you know? But yeah, I love Delta 3200. I've been experimenting with shooting it at 1250. I haven't developed it yet, but that'll be coming soon. Been doing that on our trips. You know, I should just crack open a Pro Image 100 can. Who really wants to save a Pro Image 100 can? But then I don't have to crack it open, you know? I can already tell. Like, if I get resistance as I start putting in the second slide, I know it's not going to work. And then I just start again.
Someone said, Gotta follow you on Instagram. You got Luca says you guys ever shoot Electra 100 Kodak Aerocolor?
Oh, Raph just gifted us each a roll of Aerocolor. Sarah, I think that might, is that in your camera or did you finish it when we were out there?
I shot it?
Yeah, I think you loaded it up. Oh no, wait, you loaded up something else.
I don't think I loaded that.
Yeah, I think it's still in my bag.
I feel
No.
like I would have remembered that.
Yeah, you shot 250D.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot. That was something else different. No, we have not shot Aerocolor. I actually called Kodak up when I first learned what Aerocolor was, and they were like, "Oh, you need like at least $30,000 if you want any of this from us." So, woe is me.
But wait, how much comes in that order?
It's like freaking miles of it.
Yeah.
you get a lot. It's it's huge. And I don't even think they'll finish it for you. I think you need to have your own slitting and sprockety holing machine or somebody to do that for you. I don't know. Which seems weird because it seems like only Kodak would have that in America. Okay, I'm cracking open the pro images.
Steph says, love Cat Labs. It's my favorite black and white film. Limelight says, I've never used one of those tools. They used to pry the cans open, but the camera I got a few months ago allows me to rewind with the leader sticking out.
Oh, lucky ducky. I would do that, but I'm so disorganized and I wait a while to process my film, and I'm worried it would get mixed in with the unexposed film if I left this leader sticking out. Okay, I'm giving this one more try, and no. So we're gonna go crack it open, but I gotta go gear up and grab some dry reels and just get set up in the kitchen. So let's get to it, guys.
You're at Jeremy, so.
I'm at Jeremy. Jeremy, where do we leave off? Bing, bing, bing. Okay, I've been rocking those 135N film backs on my ETRSI for slide film for a few years. That way I can take a month shooting it without it tying up a camera. So what does that mean? You can just remove the back like on a Hasselblad? That sounds dope. Try licking a piece of film leader and sticking it in the canister to retrieve. That's what everyone says, man. I don't know. I'm teaching them in the way, so it really wasn't for me. To prevent it from being mixed in, I just pulled the leader in until 2 sprockets worth are sticking out of the can. You guys got systems. I'm too disorganized. By the way, this is my setup. Speaking of disorganized, this is where all my gear goes for developing, and it's mixed in with other household stuff. Let's get loaded. And that's where I dry it all, in this little cabinet. I could just do the metal ones, but not today. So let's find ourselves some spools. There, we got 2. One more. Hi. Because I don't want to use the wet ones, just to clarify. I don't like using wet reels. That's a nightmare. There we go, and we got 3. Three-peat. Put this one back. Got a pocket full of film. Don't call me a pocket film. And I also got to go get my can opener or my bottle opener thingy, since we're ruining some cans. Blasphemous. You know what? Frick it. Okay, we're gonna try it one more time. People are telling me to stick the film leader in there. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna try your tips because the hoarder in me won't let me frickin' ruin some film. So, where's my prop film? Here's my prop film. Anytime you see me like loading film in my videos, it's usually this roll that I ruined just to have a video for an eBay camera I was selling. I wanted to just show, hey, it advances the film, So ever since then, this has been my prop film. Okay.
What is the trick? What's happening
They
here?
say you lick it and you stick it. I've heard using double-sided tape and whatnot. And I think you just do this. Then you just like turn it until it starts taking it, right? Nothing's happening, guys. Oh, there it started taking it. And then what? Do I turn it back towards it? That's what I'm doing. Okay, what? How do you do it? How do you do it with the film? How do you do it with the film?
Calm down.
You guys are making me look like an idiot over here on the internet. I just swapped from my TV to PC. What is he saying? Just to tell you to do the wet film. You little jerk. I didn't work. Okay, so pull it out when it sticks. Haha. Okay, I'm giving this one more time with the picker. Same as the picker. I'm not really hearing like a definitive click. It's like, I'm getting very frustrated over here, y'all. Ah! Okay. Do I have to lick it? You guys don't need to see. It kind of tasted like Blix. God dang. Okay. Slide in. Roll till it pops. I mean, it grabs the film. So it's like taking that film in. Okay, then it stopped doing that. I don't know. Lick and wait 20 seconds, then slide in. Sorry, bad typist. Yeah, well, okay, thanks. Gee. How do I know? I mean, everything tastes like how it smells, and I've smelled Blix. You guys don't sniff your Blix? I mean, give me a break.
Baby, please don't tell people that you sniff chemicals and lick.
I mean, they're the ones telling me to lick film. I mean, I feel like I'm freaking. I feel like a dirty, dirty girl over here. What is going on? It's still probably taking about 3 months to be. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Just crack it open.
Okay, yeah, I'm cracking it open. I got so many film cans. No film pickers today, guys. Okay, let me see if I can find the dreaded film breaker
That's
opener.
Antique.
It's an antique, and I'm gonna fucking bust it.
No, you're not. That's funny.
I mean, I said ducking, by the way, in case Corbin's watching. You guys don't need to know who that is. Okay, here we go. You can never have enough empty film cans, though. I know, but I guess I could have some that are broken apart, and then they can be decor or something. Okay, I got everything I need over here. We got skizzers. We got the 3-peat. We got this doohickey. We got the 2 Pro images getting cracked. And then this is what I do for the dark bag, so you can know where everything is. Since I already have this one done, might as well get it ready. And to be smart, I should probably wait to do this one last, because otherwise I'm gonna think, oh, I'll crack this one open, and then what was the point of retrieving it in the first place? Okay, bing bong, we're good. Now I got to set up my giant dark bag. Need this stuff, if I don't have a Patterson tank, why am I putting it on a Patterson reel? Don't encourage them. What? When you put the film back in, don't think you have any way of attaching it to the spool. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Maybe I'll switch to opening the canisters from the neighbor. It's so much easier to start in the daylight with the retriever. Yeah, that's why I like doing it too. But I don't start putting it on here in the daylight. I do all that in the dark, You can never have enough empty film cans. Yeah, okay. I think I'm all caught up, guys. If I missed it. Whoa! Grundle Wanderer, man. Thank you so much, dude. Everybody, I super appreciate all the donations. Just to let you know, best way to help the channel is to go to madebylowpro.com. Click on Help Me and give what you can today to help make analog fun again. And you get your name at the bottom of my videos. Join Low Presti Army today, guys. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go get a chair. Be right back. Dun, 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 dun. Captain Chair is here. Okay, let's get situated. I like to put the core into the tank right away. Thank you again, Grundle. Really appreciate. Every little bit helps to keep the dream of analog funnies alive. Get this situated with the arms towards me, and then my dress down there. You guys want to see what I'm doing? I'll do this way. Yo, microwave on. No, it's blinking. Captain Chair should be my my superpower is I can sit for infinity. Okay, so this is what I like to do for my right. I know it looks like my left because mirror image, you know, as you can tell, it's backwards. I put everything in a tray like that. You know, I shouldn't give away all my secrets. This is all going to be covered in my new upcoming how to develop C41 color film at home video that has been in production since January. So here we go. Thank you. Before I go into the deep, I should probably get a little bit of liquid courage. Shiner Box, sponsor me, please. You know what? Maybe I should put this in the dark back, but then how would I get it back out? Okay, you guys get to hang out with Mr. Shiner. And we'll tip you back up so you can see my beautiful face. You did what? To courage the dog? I didn't. What are you talking about, dude? I drank him. Right up. He's a tall glass of water. Ooga booga booga. Yeah, dude. The freaking stuff they put on Cartoon Network for my generation, man. It's no wonder I'm a freaking space case. You know what? I did not grow up watching Ren and Stimpy, though. I kind of missed out on that craze. So, first kind of liquefy. Yep, I did. Put them in my blender. The cap idea is a good one, actually. Cap idea? What are we talking about? Did I miss something? Or did I say something and forget it already? Yeah, I don't even know what they do on Cartoon Network these days other than, like, Rick and Morty, right? Putting on the other... Yeah, that's why I always put in... I always put my left arm in first because my right arm can kind of, you know, do a lot of things on its own. Here we go. We're getting the pro image decanned. I like to put the trash over here because it kind of just falls into a natural pit and gets it out of the way. And then I put the can breaker opener back over there on the lid to keep it in its place. Do you add time to development for every roll you process? Not until I have processed a certain number of rolls. Again, I don't want to give away everything because I got the video that I'm making for C41 color development at home covers everything from doing this, you know, getting the film out of the can and into the tank. It covers mixing the chemicals up, just like that video I put out recently. That was like an old throwback that I filmed in 2021. And it covers, you know, developing and extending the life of chemistry and how far you can push it and how I calculate development times after a certain point. You know, I hate it when you put your hands in the dark bag. Okay, sorry. Yeah, and what were you saying? Then you got to scratch your nose or something? I can't touch the screen to get the chat back on screen. For some reason it fades. I don't know how to keep it up on screen. Maybe it's that little settings button. I don't know. Maybe I should click that when I get out of here. But for right now, I get like 3 seconds to read every chat that comes up, even that. So keep hitting me up, guys, so I get to see what I missed. Anyway, we got one roll ready to stick in to the reel. Even though I invested a lot of cameras, it's still yet to buy a dark bag, even though I could definitely... Yeah, dude, they're awesome. I use an old dental film development box instead of a dark bag. I think those things are cool, man. I think I know what you're talking about. With the little sleeve holes, and it's all like a hard case latch thing. Those things definitely seem dope. If you have room for one, I can afford it. Yeah, dude, those things do seem cool. Oh, from Kyoto. Domo arigato. Arigato. Thank you so much for joining, man. Frickin' heck, dude. That's a world away. That's insane. I would love to go see Japan one day. I grew up watching anime and stuff, so I don't know, I kind of always romanticized the idea, but I kind of grew out of that at a certain age. Are we gonna see how you heat the chems? Yeah, it's I've been showing people, but it's over there and my hands are tied right now. Funny, this morning I woke up early to process some Fuji and had 6 rolls in backlog, some draining my pre-wash something. I can only get so far, guys. Sorry. Okay. Now we're gonna cut this roll. Cut this in right here. Got it. Got one loaded up. Gonna get this one in the tank just in case something happens. Say like, guess what? There's a home invader. Nick's got to rip his arms out of this thing and go protect Sarah. Then this one will already be in the tank, and then I'll only ruin whichever one I'm working on at the current time. So you guys always got to plan for the worst case scenario in things, but hope for the best. Okay, we're getting this one there. Yo, Juan, welcome, soldier. How's it going, fellow Lopresti Army man? Funny, the light try. Oh God, I missed you. Chat here. Okay, so we got one. We got one loaded up, so I can take my arm out. Have a little drinky poo. Here, else to steal your weathermatic rolls to evidence that it being exactly. He doesn't want anyone to know. Oh my God, all messages are visible. There we go. I think. Did I just fix it? Did I fix it so the chat's gonna stay up there? We'll see. I think I fixed it, guys. For some reason, it was just like, oh, it would pop up and then go away. Okay, so now I got you guys on screen. Hell yeah, dude. Jason still has not replied to that reel I put out about the Ilford Weathermatic Sucks 400, the brand new film he told me Ilford was making. By the way, the chat is still disappearing. I don't know why they won't just leave you on screen. I hate it. I don't need to see what you guys are seeing as long as I can tell I'm there in frame, God dang it. He still has not replied. I thought it was a hilarious reel. I think he's probably freaked out. He probably thinks this freaking maniac will not stop making content with my name and face. So I think he probably wants to break ties. I don't know. That's what I think. But I can't blame him. Whatever. From New Zealand. That's like the posh Australia, right? Jeez, man. Well, welcome. How you doing? I didn't know they had analog nerds in NZ as well. So does everyone in New Zealand just watch The Lord of the Rings on repeat all day? That's really all I know about New Zealand because I'm an ignorant American. Okay, there they are. I found my skizzers. Okay, we're loading film, guys. We're loading film. I'm in the dark bag. We're working on the second roll right now. Drink flaming hot Mountain Dew until he responds. Oh, dude, I bet you he'd like that. You were able to take your arm out of the bag before getting both. Oh yeah, I put the one that I loaded up into the tank, and then I so it was light tight and I could take my arm out. I like to put each one in at a time. Kiwi, you were able to, yeah. That's what they call them, right? The New Zealanders. They probably hated how citizens of tourist towns hate tourists. Gotcha. Okay. Who hates what? I can't even keep track of you guys. We're switching subjects back and forth. I feel like, it's like I'm trying to talk to myself because I know I kind of go all over the place too. So, and here I am trying to lead you guys. So I don't know if I'm the best freaking tour guide in the world. Anyway, we're working on roll number 2. I finally got it started, and we're ratcheting it on. Oh, they probably hate all the Lord of the Rings weirdos. And what do you Kiwis think of all the Lord of the Rings nerds that come to like, oh my God, this is where the Battle of Rohan, and this is where Frodo was attacked by the ring wraiths. Oh, and this is where who was the guy who died? Who's the guy who died in the first video? Started with a B name, the white guy who died. Will you make a video on how you made the color reversal you did with the 4x5? Yeah, dude, I'm planning on it. Really though, I think I do have some footage though that didn't make it into that 4x5 video of me trying it and failing. I think I just underexposed. But yeah, I definitely want to do that. I want to play around. I want to see what happens when I do that process on normal C41 film. I want to, I kind of want to refine the process and see how good I can get it. But that's probably going to be a while down the road. I think that was Swan. I didn't get to read your message, but yeah, guys. So if anyone doesn't know what he's talking about, I have some sheets of expired Ektachrome in 4x5, and I also did it with some expired 35 millimeter Ektachrome. Sarah's here.
So what's the problem?
What do you mean?
Oh, it disappears?
Yeah, the chat keeps disappearing. I don't know. Sarah's here, guys. Everyone say hi to Sarah. Yeah, I have my video. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Can I do hide live video?
Yeah, sure. Is that just... Guys, am I still here? I think that hides it for everybody. Hey, I'm back. Hey. Yeah, I'll keep the chat on screen, but it's okay. Freaking Crunk hates the Lord of the Rings. Dang, Crunk. But anyway, what was I telling you? I was talking about my DIY color reversal process. It's developing E6 film without E6 chemicals. E6 is positive film, like Ektachrome slide film, stuff you would put in a projector and shoot up onto your wall. Oh, excuse me. No, I don't need to be retouched. And anyway, the way you do it is with black and white developer, like HC110 or D76 or something. You do that first, and then you re-expose the film to light, and then you run it through C41 chemicals. You just have to kind of like treat it as a one-stop push, and maybe even add more time. And I do like 18 minutes. Yeah, I did 18 minutes of Blix time. And I would like to try it with some fresh film to see if the look I'm getting is, if that's accounted for by fog of old expired film. Like, ooh, I'd love to know more about this process. Oh, they really don't have E6 chemicals in Japan? Freaking no wonder they're stopping with the Provia and everything. Yeah, dude, it's pretty cool. If you guys want a teaser of it, watch my expired Ektachrome video that's already out. I kind of show a rundown of the process using 35 millimeter film. Crunk still hates the Lord of the Rings. He won't even just let people forget about it. He's keep on letting us know how much you hate J.R.R. Tolkien. It just takes a few weeks to come back. Ooh, geez. You ever develop film with a remjet layer? Yes. If you would like to know how I do it, I have a whole video about Kodak Vision 3 500T, but it talks about it's applicable to all remjet films, the way I get rid of remjet. The video is called something like, "You Can't Buy This Film." Kodak Vision 3 500T, and the thumbnail is like the Monopoly man with the Kodak logo on him running away with a bag of money. Yeah. Or no, it's Kodak with like the Monopoly bag. I don't know. I forget how I did it. But anyway, yeah, I shower with my film when it's remjet to get all the remjet off. Does he actually hate the Lord of the Rings? I don't know. I don't know if he really does. I think you have to break it down for us again, Crunk. Crunk rain rot. Okay, guys. I'm pretty sure that's it. Let's get out of here. Skedaddle. Oh man, sweaty arms. I think you guys really like my sweaty arms. What? Would you like to try my sweaty balls? Vintage SNL. Ain't nothing better. Anyway, okay, so here's the product of my failure. It looks like I'm going to have a little bit of white stuff in the tank because I cut it too close because I'm a dingus. You guys like my cape? Gotta find all the trash. I don't want to be littering in the house. Oh, Kentucky. Here we go. Okay, so this is what I hate about it. I always feel shameful that I had to break these open. Look at that. Look at those poor, beautiful Pro 100s. The changing bag I use, I don't know the brand. Let's go find out. It's a vintage one. I don't even know what the brand of the new one I have is. This one is a Burke and James Incorporated, made in Chicago, Illinois. Yeah, I found it at an estate sale. It's huge. It even had the original box for it. Anyway, here we go. So I need to get some pre-soak up to temp. So we're gonna try that. Don't you guys hate that back and forth? Trying to get your tap water to temp? Like you're like, oh, now it's too hot, now it's too cold. Wham, what do you do? I hate it. Okay, if you guys wanted to see how I keep my... What am I missing here? My stuff didn't make it into the other white stuff. What are you talking about now? Oh, geez. So this is my setup, sous vide. There's just a sous vide, tap water, and then the chemicals. Easy peasy, set to 102 degrees Fahrenheit. It's okay, mine, but yours looks roomier. Now you can't add those cans to the jar of empty. I know, man. I messed up. And yes, I have a roomy dark bag. I got a lot of junk in my trunk, guys. Actually, I don't really. Anyway, let's see. We got this. We're gonna see what temperature it's at. At least I saved all the Fuji cans. That's what I really care about. Oh, thanks, dude. I'm glad you like my jalapenos. I think they're getting a little wrinkly. Should probably make some pico or something. Yeah, they're getting a little soft. We always got to have peppers on tap, dude. It's freaking, we'll go through stages where it's like we're making freaking salsa all the time. But then, then it's like you know what I hate about salsa? It's like you freaking run out of salsa and then you still got chips left over. And then you got to make more salsa. And then you freaking run out of chips and you still got salsa. So you got to go buy more chips. And it's a vicious cycle. It never ends. And before you know it, you're just eating so many freaking tortillas. God. Anyway, I'm like 8 degrees under, so I got to get hotter over here. We're trying to get the pre-soak up to 102 degrees. What am I missing in the chat, y'all? Getting soft happens to... Ooh, whoa, man. We're talking about peppers. We're not talking about... How you doing? Okay, we are about 2 degrees under. Trying to get there. 0.6, 0.4 under. 0.3, 0.2, and holy moly. Did I really? Oh, well, I went 0.1 over, but I'd rather go over. But check it out, guys. That's skill, playing with the tap. Gnarly. That would be my dream, if I ever get a dark room, to have a temperature regulated frickin' tap. I don't know. Just be like, dial it in. I need to have it at this, and it's always going to be at that. It's going to have a tank ready to go. I don't know. It's like, how do they do that? Let me make sure my dev is set, because I don't know. I don't really trust the temperature, the thermometer at this sous vide. So we're going to make sure that's still at 102. What am I missing, guys? It's the salsa cartel. Yep, dude. Big salsa wants you to keep getting chips. Big Totinos. Tito World Domination. Okay, 101. Come on. I can't be a whole degree under. That's bullshit. Yeah, big salsa. They're trying to frickin' sell all the tomatillos. Do you guys do tomatillos when you do salsa? We never do tomatillos. We do like poblanos, jalapenos, frickin' tomatoes, garlic, onions, cilantro, lime. Frickin', come on. I'm 0.3 under. Is that just the white guy in me that doesn't do tomatillos? I started trying to get fancy doing the whole roasting in the oven and everything. By the way, the shaking, I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting, a homogeneous mixture to sample the temperature of. It's saying I'm at 0.3 under right now. Come on. I'm going to give it a little inversion to see, maybe it's like, because it's sitting in a shallow bath of water. So if I get that hotter stuff from the bottom mixed up to the top, maybe it'll even out. That's what I usually hope for. But I haven't touched the setting of this, and it was at 102 when I gave it the first go around. So We're gonna hope we're at 102 again. And this is Nick looking at a thermometer. Welcome to the greatest show on earth. Are you guys ready for the best night of your fucking lives? They get the hotter stuff from the bottom. Oh, come on, dude. You guys, not everything has to be disgusting. Get your mind out of the gutter. Yeah, we are 0.3 under. Again, still at 0.3 under. I don't know how this is happening. I am questioning everything about life right now. You know, so I'm going to try and bring this up to temp. The good old-fashioned way. Just running some scalding ass stuff on it. You can't do that too much because you can definitely overdo it. Now let's see if that did the 0.3. I probably overdid it if all I wanted was a 0.3 difference. Anyway, it gives me more time to drink this. If my mind didn't live in the gutter, it would be homeless. Wow. Hot water and the chemicals. Yes. Okay. Limelight. Exactly. Because dilutions don't need to be exact, but temperatures, that's more important. Okay. 101.6. 0.7. Am I still stuck at 101.7? This is like, I'm going crazy. 101.8. Come on. You can get me to 101.9. You can do it. You can do it. I think it's just because I didn't fill in enough water in the basin. But if I stick this thing right next to the sous vide, it should get hot enough. I'm only 0.1 under, so I can't be so freaking choosy. I'm just trying to be perfectionist, guys. I'm a freaking film influencer. I need to do everything perfect. Is it worth trying a 3-bath process over a 2-bath? I would love to have a bleach and fix separate chemicals. My goal is to one day mix up my own stuff from raw chemicals. Sounds like you're messing with an FM radio. Yeah, I know. 101, welcome to 101.9. This is Nick's Low Pro Kill Film. Whoa, whoa. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, we're gonna let her rip. We already tested the water temperature, so we know that's at 102. At least it should be. And the film is probably, the developer is probably going to get up to 102. It's only 0.1 under, should be fine. But the thing is, that's why doing the pre-soak's important, because it's going to make this warmer, and you're not going to lose all that temperature from the developer as it goes into a cold tank. You know what I mean? Okay, we're all set. We're ready to rock. We're ready to roll. Let's do it, guys. Where'd my twiddle stick go? You gotta have the twiddle stick. Here we go. Water in. Okay, guys, start voting in the chat. What color is the pre-soak gonna be? We got 1 roll of Harman Phoenix and 2 rolls of Kodak Pro Image 100 in the tank. And for some reason, my timer won't start because I got the screen wet. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we got green. 1 vote for green. What else we got? Love the radio announcement. Thank you, Sarah. Nick, fellow Nick here. We got green, double green, guys. The greens have it for now. We're using tap. I always use tap for the pre-soak. I don't bother with distilled water until it's photo flow time. I do mix up my chemicals with distilled water though, just to get rid of any variables that might be in my pipes. Purple, we got blood red, we got purple, light pink, okay. Yellow brown, Lucas says yellow brown. Well, we are 30 seconds away from finding the answer, guys. And guess what you win if you get it right? You win my eternal gratitude. Haha. Thank you guys so much for playing around with me on this Sunday. I hope you had a good weekend, or I hope you're having a good Monday if you're elsewhere in the world. Europe. You guys are in Monday time already in Europe, right? Okay. Let's check it out. Oranges. We got oranges. Guessing pink on that end. Okay. Pretty hard water, so that's why I asked. Exactly. I have very hard water here. Hard water, baby. Okay, here we go. And who had yellow? Who had Piss Neon Mountain Dew yellow? With a tinge of teal at the end, I think. Unless my eyes are deceiving me. Black is sin. Whoa. Whoa. What are you talking about? Why does black have to be sin? Why are you trying to get me canceled in here? Come on. Okay. Who had yellow? Somebody sound off. Let's see the receipts. Come on. Okay. I can't stand these damn sink pissers, man. Exactly. Okay. It still smells like a little subtle. Okay. Dev time. Dev in. And the Dev kind of has a light salmon color to it now after one go around with the pink pre-wash last time with the Fuji. It was pink, right? We had pink instead of green. I can't even remember now. It feels like a lifetime ago that we just started this 2-hour podcast. How time flies when you're having fun with Low Presti Army. Join Low Presti Army at madebylowpro.com and give what you can today to help make analog fun again. I'm getting good at doing that pitch pretty quick. Yellow from that Phoenix. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Stabilizer usually comes out pink. Yeah, I don't even use stab, dude. They say that modern film stocks don't need a stabilizer because they have that built into the emulsion or the coating or whatever. So you don't need to use one. But anything film you like made prior to like the early 90s, I think, or maybe I forget, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I say they say, but who am I quoting? I have no idea. I read it somewhere. I think I read it in a Unicolor, because the first kit I ever got was the Unicolor C41 kit, and it had a stabilizer. And they said, yeah, a final film more than 20 years old may require a formalin or formaldehyde-based stabilizer preservative. It's in the instructions. And it doesn't mean like 2, 3, 4. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess it just means so if you're doing expired film, you know. Anyway, what am I missing over here? Kit came with it, so if it couldn't hurt. They always say hard water, it helps with the drying. Okay. I demand immediate appointment to the status of Vice President of the Low Presti Army. I haven't seen what your donation was, man. It depends on the size of the whatever. I hate to sound like a money grubbing whore over here, but okay, you know, for now you can be interim vice president, acting vice president. Okay, how's that? Technol Bismol. Everyone, all the answers go through Technol Bismol right now. I think the cutoff was around 2006 or so, says Limelight. I'll trust you, man. Yeah, 20 years old. Can you believe that is almost 20 years ago? I am freaking old. God, I'm getting gray hairs. I'm getting gray nose hairs, guys. I'm just over here complaining to my internet friends about going gray in my orifices. Still haven't tried Unicolor. Is it noticeable from the... I don't know. That was back in 2021 when I first started developing film, shooting film. And that was the first kit I ever got, and I feel like it was the same stuff. Cinestill, damn autocorrect. I don't know what you were trying to say. I've been using a drop of dishwasher rinse aid. I'm too lazy to buy PhotoFlow, no issues yet. Hey, well, good for you, man. If it works, don't fix it. If it ain't broke. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, this is such a wealth of knowledge. Everyone's sharing their insights and hacks. I love it. I love to see it. But, you know, PhotoFlow ain't that expensive where I'm at, so. And I've been working on this bottle for years. It's getting close. And I got 2 other full ones because in case the world ends, you know, you got to be ready to keep shooting film when The Last of Us happens. And, you know, everyone knows what happened to Joel. Look, now it's looking kind of like peach colored. Kind of almost matches my shirt. Just a lighter hue. There we go. Developer is done. And I don't know what to do. Gotta get the dev back in the bath. In case I want to do a 3rd round, but I don't know. It is Sunday. It is a school night, y'all. We'll see. Excuse me. I can't believe I got 30 fellow film nerds hanging out with me. Thank you guys so much. I super appreciate y'all. Okay, and now it's the Blix step. Blix is going in. Okay, so what do you guys think? Would this live stream be more boring if I had one of those automatic processors like the Aggo or like a Jobo that would just do everything for me, you know, and I'm just sitting here looking at the screen. Your dev is pretty deep brown, man. Well, are you still getting pictures? I always wondered what it would be like to just use totally annihilated, gnarly freaking, like, you know, I'm sure it would still make a picture, but it comes out looking pretty dark, you know, after a few rounds. I've never pushed my chemicals past like 30, I think 32 rolls is my max I've ever done on C41. You can reuse all the chemicals in C41. You can keep using them, and I think Blix lasts a long time, so I don't really need to be mixing up a new batch of Blix every time my dev goes bad. Right there, you should be sleep. I should be sleeping. Come on, is it 10:30? Yeah, well, it's almost 10:30, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know, man. It is kind of late for a Sunday, but I usually, you know, go to bed around midnight or so. What did I miss anything with spring college classes last week? So I'm just soaking in the summer. Good for you, man. Freaking chillax as much as you can. Put Sprite in the dev take. Ooh. I don't know. I do want to fuck around with doing like the developing stuff with beer. And I don't know if you guys watch Sweet Lou, but he just did developing black and white film with Mountain Dew hard seltzer, which is pretty dope, dude. And he got pictures. Okay, I can start. I already caught up with everybody. Leave Nick alone. He's not 85 years old. Well, who the hell said that, dude? It would add more. Oh, so you'd like it if I didn't have to do all the futzing. Okay, I get it. 8 rolls in. Wait a sec. Who's only 8 rolls in and it's already deep dark brown, dude? How long has it taken you to get 8 rolls in? Like, you know, so before I just mixed this one up, I had mixed it up in January. So from January until a few weeks ago, I don't know, maybe it was before the trip. Yeah, I guess before the trip. And when did I go? It's like the middle, so like 3 months, around 3 months I go with my chemicals, with my color chemicals too. 3, 4. And then I call it quits, I guess. But I think I've gone longer than that. Leave me alone. Whoa, what happened? Oh, I lost you guys for a sec. Because of Fort Worth, and damn, it was hot. Well, dude, and that's even way north, Juan. I mean, freaking, I'm way south, more south than Fort Worth. And yeah, it's getting freaking hot around here. I got 3 rolls in this tank right now, Micah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely would work for black and white. Not so sure about C41. What with the soda stuff? Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I'd make that work, but I do want to learn how to mix up my own C41 chemicals from scratch. That would be a pretty dope endeavor. Using an expired Kodak 40-inch by 50-foot roll of RA4 paper. Whoa! These are my very old C41. You get any density on it at all? I don't know how C41 plays with RA4, dude. I feel like that's a totally different chemical process, but I'm no expert. My only experience with it was going to go meet Camerodactyl Ethan Moses, and it's not like he gave me a science lecture on it, you know? Batches, but it wouldn't try past 30 rolls, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I usually call it once I'll get to like 24, and I'll call it, depending on how long ago I mixed up my chemicals, you know? Yeah, I have thought about getting a 5-roll tank before. The closest I ever got to pulling the trigger on getting a 5-roll Patterson tank was in 2022 after doing Route 66 for a month. We took a month-long trip shooting film, came back with 60 rolls of film, and that took me about a month to get through all that with my 3-roll tank and my couple of two-roll tanks, you know. Or that it develops the dyes, but it's pretty low contrast and needs more development time. Are we talking about soda over here? I don't know. Got my hands on a whole Kodak Plus X pan. Whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, see if I don't know if I've ever done Plus X pan, but I don't know. I don't even know where would be a good starting point with that. I usually just stand develop if I can't find any documented stuff, and then who knows how it was stored. If you get a lot of it, then you can do a lot of exposure tests and then figure out the best way to shoot it and develop it. But if you only get one-off expired rolls, it's kind of hard to know what to do other than stand developing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, I see. I thought you were talking about the soda stuff, Limelight, my bad. The old book. The old, what old book? The Developer Cookbook? Ah. Ah. Dun, 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 dun. I think I'm starting to lose steam, guys. But we're getting close. We're closing in on the last. We're at 5 minutes and 30 seconds into the Blick cycle for The Elements of Photography by Frank R. Frapprier, part of the Practical Photography series. Yeah, I try and snatch up any like old lost knowledge books like that, any type of darkroom stuff that I can find at thrift stores. I'm always thrifting. I always go to try and find photography books. I found quite a few. 1, 2. No, I have never tried caffeinol because I just love coffee. I love coffee. Like, that's my instant. And that's the regular espresso stuff. You know, I love drinking it. Why am I gonna waste it, you know? I even feel like it would be sacrilegious to try and develop in beer. I mean, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've done caffeinol standard, pretty fun to pull, a roll of black and white film out of coffee. What about Ansel Adams? Said. I mean, I don't know. Ansel Adams, I mean, yeah, I think anyone can look at his work and appreciate it, even if they're not a photographer, just because, you know, it's such a universal thing, nature, you know? I think I might have a book of his, if that's what you were asking. What did I miss? 1, 2, 3, 4. See the regular developers. Yeah, it would be a fun video doing the coffee stuff. I don't mind losing a little bit of coffee. 5 expired rolls of XP2 from 2003. Almost finished shooting the first roll. Nice. You even use that darkroom space to make food. What are you talking about, Nop Top? You mean this space? Yeah, we can whip up a good meal out in this darkroom kitchen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, guys, that was the last agitation. So let's get set up for pouring it out, rinsing her off, do some more Q&A, and then the final reveal of the last 3 rolls. And we're probably going to call it after that, but sorry if I didn't get back to you guys. I don't know. You just add 8 grams of salt per liter of water. Are we talking about with caffeinol? You put salt in caffeinol? Is that what we're saying? And there we go. Here we go. Developed 3 more rolls. I'm out of control with film. I can't stop shooting film. I love shooting all my film. Da 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 da. Hey, hey. Okay. What am I missing out on? Niccolo Cooks. Yeah, dude. Frickin'. My main inspiration is Matty Matheson. I don't know if you guys know his channel. He's a famous chef. He's on that TV show, The Bear. We do inversion from time to time. Yeah, I do inversions for black and white. I just don't like doing it for color film because the tank is all wet because you're in the water bath and it's just annoying. Yes to caffeinol. I'll get around to that eventually. I just feel like everyone and their mom has done a caffeinol video. So, you know, I'm sure it'd be fun. You know, whatever I do, it'll be me. So, you watched the A24 film Civil War. I quite enjoyed the nod to film photography in the dystopian world. Civil War, is that like the Marvel movie? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see a lot of new movies. If that's a new movie, is that a Bloody Mary? Where's it? No Bloody Mary here. You mean this? No, this is film. Da comrade, Dostoevsky, or something like that. Yes, this is the motherland where we shoot the film and we make where photograph makes you. Any advice to shoot the Harman Phoenix 200? I'm going to shoot one. I heard it's bad film. Everyone says just overexpose it, so rate it at 100 ISO. Don't ask me though, because Mine came out terrible at box speed, and we got one in the tank right now. Sarah has some Phoenix that she shot at 100, so we're gonna see if that works good. Someone tried developing film in PISS, but you could try to experiment to make it more practical. I mean, that would be a cool troll type of video, wouldn't it? Nafwell, where I use the massive dev chart app. It's made for doing black and white film, but I just made my own custom timings in there. You can program your own program. So there's like 1 minute for the pre-soak, 3.5 minutes for the developer, 8 minutes for fixing, but that's for the Blix, and then there's 30 seconds for photo flow. Because I don't do like a set amount of time that I rinse it in the sink. I just do it 7 times. If I'm counting, I feel like I've lost count. Have I dumped this 7 times yet? I'm sure it's fine. I don't know. I don't know if I always do an archival wash. I try to. Hey, what do you know? That's 7. Let's see. I feel like this is always the like. Freaking, oh, it's just 1 rupee. Freaking, okay. So, I see frame lines on the Phoenix, and it's kind of a purpley base. I thought it was a green base, since, I don't know, I've only shot it once. Looks like that little piece of white stayed on there. I was worried that it would come off and like get stuck somewhere and ruin a picture. But yeah, let's start washing these pictures. Yeah, newer, it's got Kristen Dunst. It's pretty good, high quality, recommend. I'll check it out, man. Phoenix 200 is grainy, but that's kind of the point. I put it in my point and shoot, like the results. Yeah. Well, we'll see how this one came out, dude. I mean, I haven't complained about the grain. It was like, it couldn't handle the high contrasty scenes in New York City that I was putting it through. You know, I'd like to try it under other circumstances, and I got a couple other rolls of it that I can put to the test. Photo flow time. Don't bother pre-diluting your photo flow. It's just a chore. Okay. How hard is doing ECN2 at home? My biggest flex is having 9 rolls of 400 feet of Vision 2, but I've only developed it aloud when I cut. Hey, dude, Mike, are you willing to part with any of that? I'd give you a huge shout out. You can buy your way into Lopresti Army with some of that Vision 2, baby. It's real easy. Check out my video on shooting Kodak Vision 3 500T. You can treat it just like C41. There's just a couple extra steps to get the remjet layer off before and after developing it. So check out my video. It's called like You Can't Buy This Film, Kodak Vision 3 500T, something like that. But it's pretty simple. If you just get rid of the remjet and then bada bing. But my whole thing is it definitely does discolor your developer, even though you're getting rid of that remjet, most of it beforehand. So I like to wait until my chemicals are almost ready to go to bed, until it's time to, you know, remix up some, before I develop any of my ECN2 film, just so I'm not like cross-contaminating it too much for my normal C41 films. Okay. And this is a roll of Pro Image 100. It's probably Sarah's because I don't remember shooting that on our trip. I feel like I've just developed 6 rolls of Sarah's film because I am such a good boyfriend, husband person. Okay, let's see. Have I ever tried a movie soup? Like, you talking about like when you soup your film? Is that what you mean? Okay, this is Saguaro National Park. Dog pictures, pictures of me. So again, this is a Sarah roll. There you see, there's a walker right here where my nose is, and there's me. And there's some more Saguaro. So this is like from when our last day in Tucson, because we went as we were leaving Tucson. Let's go get this hung up. Yep. I guess Nick's not getting any of his pictures today because he's a frickin' masochist. developing only Sarah's pictures. And Sarah doesn't even want to hang out with us on the live stream because she doesn't think I'm cool anymore. You still awake?
Yeah.
Sarah's still awake and she's not hanging out with the live streamers.
I don't want to sit in the kitchen for 4 hours.
Sarah doesn't want to sit in the kitchen for 4 hours while all the live stream homies are sitting with Nick for hours. Come on.
Thank you for developing all my film.
You're welcome for developing all your film.
You're the best.
Everybody say Sarah's awesome. Everyone say thank you, Sarah, for shooting all this film so Nick can live stream developing it. I thought I was going to get to see some of my pictures tomorrow, but no, sirree, Bob. It's all Sarah time. God. Whatever. What am I at? Hey, look, that was kind of cool. Whoa, finger vision. What's a flex? I don't even know what I flexed on. Kodak has a PB2 pre-bath formula if you want to remove as much rim dirt as possible at the beginning. Other than that, it's very similar to C41. Yeah, I never used any specialized chemical. I used my own concoction, very simple ingredients. Have you ever tried a movie suit, like alphabet suit? I've dubbed a couple of rolls of ECN2, my C41 still in the same batch and works fine. Yeah, I've never put them both in the same tank. I don't know, something feels wrong about it. It's all 50D from about 2009, but I just shoot it at 25 and it comes out. That's pretty cool, man. Relax for a little wash out, so great. Hey, that sounds fun, dude. Sarah is awesome for shooting all the film, but you know, sometimes Nick wants to shoot all the film too. That's my alarm. Yes, exactly. That's what I do to get rid of the remjet. Baking soda. Okay. What's going on here? There we go. Last one in the tank. Let's see if we got anything cool. Well, this is a roll from Albuquerque. I don't know if this is a me roll or a Sarah roll. It could be a mixed roll. I mean, I see me in one of the frames. But this is some shots from QLab where Ethan Moses, Mr. Cameradactyl, has his brand new Cameradactyl Master System invention camera. So I guess this is my roll. This is from, where is this? Here we are in, just on the road somewhere from wherever, oh, Roswell. Here we are going through Roswell. Yeah. Yeah, we did a lot of cool stuff on the trip. So anyway, I don't know. You guys can't see it too well. I mean, just got a lot of negatives. Oh, yay. I see what you're getting at. No, I think this was from the day before that, or a few days before that. And I'll have that footage out eventually, guys. That's a lot of footage to go through from that Albuquerque trip. Okay, let's have a little bit of this. Even though from this angle it doesn't look like I need any more. Gee whiz. Just need borax, lye, sodium. Hey, that sounds nice, dude. I would like to get more self-sufficient with chemical stuff and get like just the raw components and mix it all up myself. I'd feel like a boss man. I'd be like, you know, everyone says, "Oh, I'm developing film. I feel like Walter White." Tee hee hee. You know, but if you're actually, you know, getting all the base components, I kind of get it at that point. But I'd probably say I feel like Dexter. You know, Dee, get out of my laboratory. Am I showing my age? I guess so. Okay, guys, and then final, after this, we have to go scrub-a-dub-dub the Phoenix, and we'll see how the density of that roll looks. God, my little film hanger has been pretty barren for the last few weeks. It almost feels weird. Every time, it's a tradition in this household. Every time you develop film, you leave it hanging up there for a few months to collect as much dust as possible before you archive it and put it away. So, you know, expect to see that in the background of the next few videos, I guess. Excuse me. Okay. What did I miss? I feel like it's just Limelight sounding off, but that's cool. Let me see the Blue Man. It's coming soon, man. Coming soon. There's, I just don't feel like throwing money down the toilet. What do you're throwing money down the toilet by mixing up your own chemicals, or when you don't do that? Okay, Jay Allen says you were talking about distilled water being expensive. Exactly, I know. I do want to do that whenever I get my own house. I am living at my mom's house, so I do. Its space is limited because it's me, Sarah, Ma, and my brother, and everyone's groceries, everyone's supplies for everything. It's all we're all. It's not enough space for everybody to have all their stuff all the time. So I got a lot of stuff in storage, and yeah. Hopefully this YouTube thing works and I make a lot of money and I can get my own house, my own dark room, my own reverse osmosis water system, and all that stuff. Anyway, was that 30 seconds? I don't know. Ding dong. Okay, Phoenix time. Let's see. Well, definitely looks like a lot of information. Okay. This is in Las Vegas. These last two frames are from the fountain in front of Caesar's Palace. Film soup is a fun activity. Yeah, dude, I've heard of film soup. I definitely want to try that and do a video about it one time. But look, there's definitely a lot of info there. Like, that's a pretty dense negative with me. That's my purty face. Hey, look, the orange backing can maybe cancel out the purple. I don't know. Let's see. There's another one. That one looks real dense. I can't even tell what's going on there. Okay. Well, this will be fun to see. Looks like she's getting. It's hard to tell at this size, but they look sharp. This one has a little bit of motion blur. It looks like, but the rest of them look pretty sharp. Look like a lot of information on the negs. Got some big crowds. Some busy streets out in Vegas, buddy. Okay. Looking good. Let's go hang her up. Come on. Well, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me as I eat film. It's been a lot of fun. I'm very grateful that I have so many cool people that want to hang out and talk film and watch me just just pour chemicals in and out of a jar. I feel very blessed. Oof. Babe, did you see?
I'm excited.
Yeah, we get to see a roll of Phoenix. Look at you, 5 rolls, and even on the roll that's mine, there's pictures you took. So I don't even get a roll to myself. Okay, I'm gonna come hang out with you guys out there, so I'm not. Well, actually, let me just grab my drink, and I'll come wrap things up here in the room. So if you guys got any burning questions left to ask, send them in the chat now, because I can't stay forever. I'm gonna have to clean up all this mess. Not the dishes, but all that stuff and dirty film chemical stuff. Grateful for the insight and interaction. Thank you so much, Steven. What a tasty treat. I know, dude. It is delicious, the film. Thank you for saying I'm cute, but I'm taken. Please fucking check yourself before you wreck yourself. Good hanging out. I'll hit you up. Thank you so much, Jay. Yeah, hit me up, man. We got to freaking talk about that. Yeah, it's, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know how soon I'll post it. I never post pictures unless they're in videos. It's a real problem.
We need to figure it out.
We're trying to figure out a better workflow. I need to get a NAS set up so Sarah can access all of the raw files on Lightroom on her end while I'm, editing like a maniac all day. So then we'd be able to let her worry about posting pictures and I can, just do the video stuff. Favorite lens right now. I'm kind of rediscovering the love of 50 mil. I am liking the Summicron on my Leicaflex SL2, but that sounds like such a freaking posh fart sniffer of an answer.
No, but remember we were talking about it yesterday, how cool it is that it is pretty much your vision.
Yeah, I'm so used to shooting wide that it is kind of neat, I had the camera up to my eye and I was able to have this eye open and the vision would just match up directly through the lens and just of the world because 50 mil, it's the millimeter of your eye. But I don't know. My favorite lens I still feel is my Nikon 20 mil on my, which is a cheapo plastic lens, like my 20 mil AFD 2 f2.8 Nikkor freaking thing. Guys, how are you with the RA4 price produced and how accessible is it? It seems RA4 does not seem very beginner friendly. I mean, if you're trying to do reversals, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, that's I've never done it. I hung out with Camera Dactyl while he did it, but I didn't really do anything other than like film him doing it. Like he didn't really explain it all. Next week, you're gonna get a Contax C2 and say the 45 mil lens is your favorite. I do like the 45 mil for our Minoltas. They're like real pancake, small, like real thin. Just keeps it's good to have a light setup. I use them in the the Minolta X700 video about photo walks. Me and Sarah both shot that lens, our 45 mil. They're pretty nice. Zenit, I have the Zenit Photo Sniper. That episode will come out eventually. I don't know. I don't really have that much experience with those screw mount lenses. It came with a Jupiter lens and I think a Helios thing as well. So yeah, I have plenty of ammunition to play with cheap lenses that everyone loves. Last thing I want to do is like lean into the whole I have a Leica, I have a Hasselblad, I am big and important. I haven't tried. Anyway, most unique camera we have. I don't know. What do you think, babe?
Photo Sniper.
Yeah, I guess the Photo Sniper, the Zenit Photo Sniper, FS12 Photo Sniper. I mean, the Polaroid SLR 690 is kind of unique, but I don't know. Freaking the Leica Flex SL2 might be one of the rarest cameras I have.
I mean, the Pinsta's pretty unique.
Pinsta is unique. Go watch my video all about the Pinsta pinhole camera. If you want to know how to shoot instant 4x5 large format pictures out of a pinhole camera, it's amazing. What?
Oh, yeah, Nishika.
Yeah, I have a Nishika, and I have another Wiggle Cam camera with only 3 lenses that I have yet to even open. It's new in the box. It's not one of those Rito ones. It's Calamar. It's just been sitting here
for 6 years.
Yeah, I've had it forever. Calamar, I think it's Calamar, like calamari. I don't know, you can't even see it. It's dark in the shelf. Still thinking of going to Policon. Nick, yes, I am thinking of going to Policon, but I mean, it just seems like undoable with where we're at in life right now. Just freaking the logistics of getting there, and like the only way I'd be able to do it is like freaking leaving Sarah behind to watch the dog while she's stuck at my mom's house, and that just seems like an evil thing to do. And I feel like I would lose any boyfriend, husband, person credibility I had. So I don't think I can do it. I don't know. It's just the finances of going all the way to New York, having to find places to stay, and having to bring the dog because he's crazy. We can't have anybody watch him because he is reactive. It's a big issue in my life, and it's the life I chose. So I'm not trying to complain, just talking about the realities of it all. I'd like to see a video about shooting panoramic 35 mm medium format camera. I've heard it can be done. Yes, I've done a lot of shorts on doing that with my Yashica Mat 124G, but that's not the best camera to do it with. And I now have a 6x9 folding camera that works, so I should probably do it with that. I think that would be a good video, actually.
That should be your next video.
You think?
Yeah.
Guys, guess what? That could be my next video. I still have to finish the C41 video, but I need a sponsor before I'm willing to put that out. I should really get every video sponsored. Well, I hope your Soviet lenses can get put back together, man. I've heard they're easy to get fixed. I don't know. Shoot any on digital camera. I do shoot digital. Ricoh GR3X and Nikon D7000 are my 2 main digital cameras. Love to hear you rip. Okay, I'm not gonna rip a fart on purpose. Maybe frickin' donate 1,000 to the chat. Then there we go. Rip a fart for you. Then I'll feel less guilty about being violated in such a way to be demanded to rip a fart on screen like I'm some OnlyFans trollop. Anyway, what's your favorite black and white developer? HC110 all day. And I've only done HC110 and D76. Just HC110 is way easier to mix up And it's just, it lasts forever in the bottle. It's nice. I like it. It'll be available on the OnlyFans he opens up tomorrow. Exactly, Limelight. You're on my side over here. Anyway, guys, I'd say 2.5 hours in. We've covered a lot of ground. I appreciate everybody for hanging out, for watching. Yes, D76 is a bitch to freaking get to prep up. I feel there's an episode about that coming out soon. This is turning into Black Mirror episode with fart requests. I know, dude. We just watched that. Freaking dumb dummies, dude. I'm not a dumb dummy. Everyone wants to see me develop with piss and drink D76. What the hell is going on here? But yeah, I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out. Again, best way to support the channel, if you like what I do, freaking go binge watch all my stuff, freaking leave comments, freaking share it to all your friends. But the absolute best way you can help me out is go to madebylowpro.com and click on Help Me to give what you can today to help make analog fun again. You get your name at the bottom of the episodes, at the end of the episodes. Thank you so much to Spencer. Thank you so much to Juan, who are part of Lopresti Army. And if any of you guys just joined and I haven't officiated it back there yet, don't worry. Your time will come. Your name will be on the bottom of the screens going forward. Really appreciate you guys. Technol, I know you said you've joined. You're now the vice president. You're the acting vice president of Lopresti Army. I appreciate it, but there's no president. That's just the freaking general. The 420-star general over here. Shot by Jayon. Come on, man. Come on, you're too nice. We're ending the stream. Why you got to be giving me a tip over here? I love it. Thank you so. And how was your dinner, sir? You didn't understand the joke about the Soviet Union. What? I missed. I didn't understand your joke. What are you talking about, dude? You said something. My Soviet lenses are falling apart. What? Like the Soviet Union? Like I thought you were just being literal, man. Just the tip. Well, I don't think we're ever going to go past just the tip, Alan. We got to keep this professional. God. Anyway, I think that's it, y'all. Thank you so much. And remember, shoot more, think less. Okay. Peace out. Where's the end button? Peace out. Bye-bye.